Welcome to Pembroke Memories podcast. I am Lance, or Jelly, or Prince, as most Pembroke people know me. And my co-host is Philip, or Any, or NFL, as most Pembroke people know him. And both of us are from Calbeck Avenue. Our mission on this podcast series is to explore how Pembroke, a small community in the Kingston 20 area, surrounded by Joesland, just across Washington Boulevard, Marvally, Trox Garden, or Francis Land as I know it, Arlene Garden, Patrick City, just across the Sandy Gully, became the epicenter of football or soccer for some people in Jamaica in the early 1970s. Pembroke was also home of some of the most legendary musicians and entertainers of that era. I was still going to Pembroke Primary when every single Sunday a triple header was played at the original ball ground at the intersection of Calbeck Avenue, Pembroke Drive, now Kennel Drive. One morning match and two evening match was played to a capacity crowd. These teams, Patosi Rovers, Carawina, Asphalt, Covey, El Furto, and Dreads, was joined by Marvally Uenden to play in the Pembroke Corner League football tournament. And every baller in Jamaica at the time wanted to play in a Pembroke Corner League to showcase them skills as the first officially organized Corner League football tournament in Jamaica. In this conversation, we hope to capture the memories of players, supporters, and any members of the Pembroke community, male or female, who want to come and share their stories. Your feedback and support will be greatly appreciated on whatever social media platform you might be listening, and thanks in advance. Today is Sunday, November 13, 2022. And welcome back to another conversation about Pembroke memories. Sorry. Me as usual, Jelly, our Prince, our Lance, as most Pembroke people know me. My co-host today coming back as usual is my good friend and neighbor for over 50 years, because although we now live thousands of miles apart, we have remained great friends since we became neighbors at Calbeck Avenue in the 1960s. Philip, our NFL. Our guest today I know as Prince, when he used to play ball in a Pembroke, and he used to sell the wickedest dummy to opposing player, and we're going to talk about that. He came to Pembroke in 1963 and lived on Carwin Avenue. When tell me saying was next door neighbor to a man I never remember. Pembroke original weed man, the great Johnny Much.
Yeah.
But we have got different conversation about Pembroke history on that.
Yeah, man, bird spot that. You have to make bird that.
Because conversation about Much and the weed, I forgot behind the trade wall. That I forgot behind the trade wall.
The thing legal now. The thing legal now. Prescription we are deal with it.
But anybody who here will know what Much there from still about? Or anybody close to Much? I figure that in a boy. But anybody close to him and know Much story, but I love when close him come talk and tell me the story here, sir. So, but to digress. But why hear Much story different? Because when you remind me about Much, I say, yes, the original weed man part.
Yeah, man, the spot.
Yeah. Anyway, Prince,
yes,
as you know, my guest, used to live moved to 13 Chipman Avenue after I moved from Carwina. Right across the road from Pembroke High School, at the corner of Marley Mount and Chipman Avenue. One of his brother Owen and I went to Pembroke Primary together from 69 to 74.
True.
I also remember when I'm older brother was an 800-meter winner for Calabar champs. Them can correct me about that if that is not correct.
That is correct.
My younger sister Jackie and I, my little sister, when she used to run to Merle Grove, I'm a good sister in that, so I can't leave her out.
True.
We played football with the who's of Pembroke, Mikey Buckner, Ray Wilmot, Flooney, Preggs, Orion, Squeeze Maddox, and enough more baller we're going to definitely talk about. He also played minor league for 3 years under 3 legendary Pembroke name, coach, Alan Nats.
Yes.
Patrick Alanats, Patrick Ingotan. Bogo Ben, another legend, Destiny I'm one right by himself. And Sally Miller, right? He migrated to Pembroke. When he get a football scholarship, I went to reconnect with a whole heap of Pembroke man while he played college soccer in the US. But without further ado, we're now going to further, make the man tell him own story. Introduce yourself, my brother. Paul Harvey, or Paul Salino, as me see him back on Facebook, I mean, I know our Prince as I know him. I forgive me all him information. Introduce yourself, Paul.
All right, give thanks to both of you for having me on. First off, long call. So I'm a Pembroke man. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm an original Pembroke man because I came there about 1963, 64, some of the abouts. Pembroke did already start, build up back then, but we still have the open land. There's no secondary school, there's no primary school.
Mm-hmm.
So Pembroke youth, them from them time, used to go at Donor Park, primary. The whole of we used to walk, go down in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And primary school at Donor Park. I want to believe it or not, when me was a little boy, I was very small in body. So I remember I was about 5 years old, and people like Pregs used to hold me and walk me from Pembroke to carry me down,
Doing the
so
park,
yeah, man, used to go down with Pregs, Bowley brother Junior Beer, who passed away some years back. Long rest in peace, Beer. Donovan Taylor DT, whose sister Sharon was one of the most beautiful girls in Pembroke back. Yeah, let me digress a little bit. Pembroke full of some beautiful girls.
Yeah. I
got Mr. Henny on the line right now. I got to tell you, sister, the best ever, man. God bless them. Right?
Then we hear this, Phil. I forgot to send them this.
I hear you, brother.
Yeah, man. Them girls make Pembroke look good all the time.
Yeah.
So, but if we talk a little bit about me and my background, I was influenced a lot in football in Pembroke, and I can tell you, I was a little skinny youth. We used to bounce football at my bedroom window in the morning on a Saturday, man. Pregs,
So you live near Pembroke. But hold on the part before you go in Europe thing. Make Philip introduce himself. Introduce yourself, Philip, and then make Paul go in history. Yeah.
Yes, people. Welcome again to another conversation about Pembroke. And I'm your co-host, Philip Ennie, a.k.a. Ennie Fowler Philip. As Lance from Calbeck Avenue in Pembroke, I look forward to hearing Paul's story today and reliving all of those great memories.
True.
Yeah, Paul. Yeah, so you come
So
from
continue, Paul.
Yeah, before you continue, don't feel no way say I'm an original Pembroke man because me come from Pembroke in 1964 when I was 2. And nobody can tell me something not original Pembroke man. So although me have whatever they call it, my birthright citizenship from Pembroke.
But part of Pembroke, right?
Exactly.
But the majority of
people...
but
no feel no way. Once you come a Pembroke family in the 60s, you have original Pembroke man. At them time, the Pembroke came into existence.
Yeah, exactly, with the REMA scheme and all that. But the majority of Pembroke people, them are original Kingston people. Like me personally, my family started out in the east and what them called Bakawal, AK, before Tivoli Garden even built up, I remember as a little baby boy, me in a Bakawal near Carnation Market, me and my older brother Prince. Them telling my brother Owen that you know very well was not born yet. So I remember me I run up and down in a Carnation Market barefoot and you can't smell the fish from Carnation Market. And then next thing you know, we move go Walton Park Road. All of them things are rent house. We used to go St. Peter's, Clever. Don't ask when street it used to be on. But then we move from Walton Park Road and go a Carwin Avenue where I tell you about Johnny Mooch. Used to live right next door to Johnny Mooch. And when I one of the previous interviews, we now Bowley talk about the little patch of land with in front of the little triangle there.
Yeah.
Right, the sub used to live right next to Johnny.
Yeah, man, because there's so much there.
Exactly. And Bowley they live further up the road. Bowley live right in front of Cardiffall and Carwina.
Yeah,
and
they live on Carwina, the 77 Carwina, the same live on. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. And the Taylor them in the middle, Donovan Taylor, and brother named Robert, and his sister Sharon. And the beautiful Lydia, where I'm sure you two know who she is.
Yeah, man, yes. I just call her name, I know exactly where that. It's a Pembroke primary, yes.
He lived 2 houses down from Bowley on the side of the road. So, me as a youth in Pembroke, I have a big family. It was 3 boys and 3 girls. Me, my brother Prince, everybody knows Big Prince. I take the name Little Prince, our Prince. Just like you said, there was 2 princes. There was your brother and me who deal with the football thing. Right? And then older brother was strictly a trap man, and he was very good at it, to be honest.
So
He
I
ended
ended
up
up the
getting,
original Prince from you. I want to get that name there, Paul.
well, I just a nickname my mother dropped on him, you know, when he was a little boy, you know.
Okay.
And there was also another prince in a Pembroke used to sell the fish them on Last Queen Avenue.
Him come on
See
early
that?
upon this man, Albert Reynolds. Yeah, man. He might have second man on them conversation. Yeah. Shelley Prince.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as me, I grew up in a Pembroke, and I don't know what it was, but I saw football as a way to better my life.
Mm-hmm.
And Pregs and Raleigh Briscoe, but mainly Pregs was a big inspiration to me. And I used to go up and watch football at the top field in 1974 when football really was wassing at Pembroke, where everything competitive.
Yeah, and Major League side. I think that year Major League side, Paul. Yeah.
Exactly. You can't even get a little pick-up game because everybody there feel like try to play, right?
Yeah.
But I had to go up for the minor league team at 74, but wasn't good enough to make that team.
How old you were at the time?
14.
Lord, fire. Phil, you're the man who's my 14 when I go for minor league team, man.
Well, we did ambitious.
Right.
No, so it wasn't even good enough. We just want to go.
But still, Jelly, that don't bad because minor league was under 16.
Yeah.
Under 17. Oh, what was it? Under 16, under 17?
No, man, under 16 minor league was that. Minor league was like a community version of Coles.
Yeah,
but you know, I think Paul right enough. It's like it was a little, I think like a 16 and under, so it would be under 17.
Yeah, it was 16 and under because I remember I even played when I was in fifth farm at Calabar. So I played when I was 15.
Yeah, man, you could have played minor league when you couldn't play a Coles.
Yeah, but Jelly, if you're born in a September, say you turn 16 in September, you can't play Coles now.
No, man, I know. I understand what I say, but I think what I say is, I think the minor league.
The age is different from minor league.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to clarify this. We're going to check with the encyclopedia.
Yeah, but
AKA Roots.
I remember I played 3 years of minor league for Pembroke. I played 75, 76, and 77. I mean, never overage at any time.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the guys from the 75 team, the minor league team. No, my real thing back then, I really wanted to play for Baba Fire. Because Baba Fire to me was the greatest coach Pembroke and maybe even ever produced at the time. And Baba Fire was so inspirational. One thing I can say to both of you is on the ball Pembroke. You know, we used to shout that all, right?
Yeah, man. That's a running cry at the end of the program.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I really wanted to grow up as a youth and come play for Baba Fire. But Baba Fire moved away from football and getting the racehorse thing. So I can definitely tell you this. Me going out for Pembroke minor league team at 14 and didn't make the team, I knew I was going to make it in 75. But then by the time Fire was no longer involved with coaching the team and it turned it over to Allah, who was a major league player and highly respected in the community at the time.
Yeah.
Allah was a man where he didn't have no partiality. You either can play or you can't play. If you can play, you're going to pan. So the year I make it in 75, I wasn't a starter. I was coming off the bench, but I was his first change off the bench as a right wing and a midfielder. And I played the youth, the middle upon the team. This is all many years ago, so forgive me if I forget anybody. The line was a youth who come from out of East, but it was the original Pembroke man. He used to go Calabar. I don't remember his name. I think I used to call him Skiddo or Skippy or something like that. Defense was Gilly Chang. We have Danny Martin, one at the back at left back. How would I play center half with Gilly?
And a Pregs.
No, Pregs did upon the year before that. Pregs did upon the 74 team. So let me remember. Let me see. You know, the year when they wear the green uniform. What year was that? Not the 74, man. When they wear the full green.
Yeah, the minor league team.
Yeah, green out. Yeah.
Me, you know, something did upon that team there now, but me never used to change in all the game them. Because I remember I put the green uniform. So Pregs did upon the green, the 74 team. Dicko, Dina the midfield, Everald Dixon, he was a very good player. Ore Matic, Squeezy, boy, Squeezy was exceptional.
Yeah.
Squeezy used to go Calabar at me and also doing the park primary. A lot of people don't know that, you know. Squeeze used to go Donor Park Primary. Trust me on that. And the thing about Squeeze, is also brilliant academically, So Squeeze take common entrance early and pass and go college. No. Squeeze, the exceptional thing about Squeeze was him did fast as lightning.
Yeah, man. And could have kicked with 2 foot.
Kick with 2 foot.
Yeah, man.
Still full. And they have a little mean streak in him, When I say mean streak, you don't want to kick him, because if you kick him, I'll just turn it up.
Like a killer instinct.
Yes, exactly. You bring out killer instinct time. And he used to live right across the street from Tony Gap.
Yeah, man, Patosi corner, Patosi and Pembroke Drive corner, yes.
Exactly. So when play with Squeezy, Bowley. I try to remember the center 4 team. No, Bowley never played on the center 4 team, he played on the center 5 team. But Bowley was a very good baller,
Yeah.
Let me tell you about Bowley. Bowley could have destroyed a defense with him dribbling. But Bowley wasn't a pure scorer, but he was a scorer.
He was not a striker then.
Right. He was an opportunistic scorer.
Exactly. He was more of a creator than a destroyer. When we go, the 75 team was very good, but we never go past the semi-final, and I can't tell you why. We're going to do it. Well, we have a couple guys with the migrate away. Maddox was one, Squeezy leaving about he only played like 2 or 3 games. Then I think him last game was the Donor Park game where we draw with them at Donor Park. Now the Donor Park man, they never come for play football, they come for war, they come for war. They throw elbow and kick up this and them are sharpen them peg studs with file and all them things there, right? And then they have a tough team. Only rustling at the back with a brother named called Scammy. And next, our brother used the name Kingfisher, Fisher King. They play a weak right back. I don't remember who was them left back. But then they have Gilbert Chang, who went to Donor Park Primary with me. Howard Sewell, who played Calabar Manning Cup. Buddy, who played Major League and Donor Park Minor League and Calabar Manning Cup. Buddy was an all-Manning and Jamaica juvenile player. Them kind of big man like big just a coming at them own. So them was
Bigger the young
Andrew Sinclair.
Yeah.
Him, man, Andrew Tapper.
They never had a team. The Burton them had.
Oh yes, in there play midfield for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the whole of them from Donor Park Primary. And for play in a minor league and well, like me say, the thing about Pembroke football, we were more of a finesse team, right? Whenever we don't more play pure football.
Yeah.
We don't have some good player, but they're more on the bad man thing. They want to come fight. They want the kick up thing.
And that speaks to the community at large.
Well, them they defend some badness at the time. Them say them a bad man. But Pembroke have them little bad man too, trust me, Yeah,
but our team was more under control. Donor Park, I remember I said Donor Park split up,
Yes, and that the Brook Valley.
Yes. And Pembroke
Brook Valley for PMP and Sherlock for Labour, right? And in between that.
Pembroke never have that division there at all,
no. One thing, all fall under one umbrella.
And no man never know which umbrella will fall under. Pembroke.
The man them know, man, but we're not going to call it.
Yeah, we don't know.
We're going to leave that one for behind the paid wall.
Yeah.
But I want to put you still in a Paul, but you see what Paul I tell you about the 74 and 75 team.
Yeah.
Them things that just continue to speak to my question because it's like you did have a foundation where you could have built upon.
A nucleus of man. We should have
right, Jelly, we're transition to the bigger thing, but
never, not
to me, that's a question that's inexplicable.
But let me ask Paul a question away. Because 2 questions, Paul. Were you aware that Pembroke had won minor league in 1968? That's the first question.
Yes, man. And then the win with Pato Tweets and Doc. Man. Then the 1968. Doc, with Doc last time again. Man.
Ultimate Mackenzie, man. Yeah,
Mackenzie.
Calabar, and Doc was a very good defender, as you all know. But the key with Doc, Doc was more of a man to read the game. But Doc was very sharp. Doc cannot go Calabar and actually got a scholarship to go Anianta State up in New York and play a professional now in the United States. You know, so that was a very
The
good ball.
USIL, yeah.
I want to tell you something, you know. President carry me go Santos, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And we dunk them on, why? We could have make Santos team, I not lie. I not have talked my arm, but
Yeah.
since that kind of kill that with shift, you know.
But you tell the potential is there.
Well, you know something funny? Me not lie, no. You know, give me one ratted year pie and a salad and a Santos training one day. Lenny,
Lenny.
Yeah.
me didn't know so Lenny had good.
That's how long Lenny there, Santos?
Yeah, man, Lenny leave from Clarendon College and come straight to Santos, you know, come play, you know.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
and then leave from Tivoli go boys. So me and Lenny are good friend. I talk to him all the time.
Yeah.
The truth. Me up on Santos field. And when I used to be down at over there. And me I tell you how I practice. I'm gonna tell you how we bail. Dove Marston, P-Head, Clive Truly Spencer.
No, some legend them.
Yeah, man, the Indian brother, Jeffrey Maxwell. Who will say, why some ratted ball? I know. I mean, as a little youth, them used to just take me off of the young. They used to take me off of them under 16, under 17 team. And just when them the shot on the big man, they used to say, come play us up.
Yeah.
I mean, so put it to them. I never intimidate him because he's a Pembroke man. Pembroke, I've done the war and all that, the football on the small field. So Pembroke field, as you know, was small. What that did was give me an advantage because he used to play in a very small space. So then give you a little thing now, I feel with bigger room, you have more room for move.
Yeah.
Thing with the Santos field, it was a better quality field than the Pembroke field. They have little grass on it. Pembroke field, so in a certain section have some grass. So anyway, because on Santos, I'm in the midfield. And now I play opposite Lenny. That means me I go against him. And Mr. Harvey Edwards threw out a ball. Now Harvey Edwards.
I just look at call him name, you know.
Because
the man was a bad goalkeeper.
Wicked man, quick reflexes. So Harvey Edwards is very good at throwing out the football. And he threw the ball with a tremendous force and accuracy. So when I watch Lenny now, Harvey, I look upon him. So I say, Harvey, I go throw the ball to Lenny. Me a plan in my head, you know. That man can't control the ball perfect. Must bounce off and chest.
Yeah.
So me I anticipate the ball bouncing off of Lenny's chest and then me I go just run through and take it with my chest and run leave him blouse and skirt.
Yeah.
So the ball I go for take the ball off of Lenny, you know, because I anticipate the bounce, because the team ball control can't so good. Let me tell you something. The man control the ball in such a way upon his chest, it just dead. And me I run past and me run left the ball. But me never run too far no. So well I know. You know you're nothing yet. Me never run too far. Me I say in my mind, all right. By the time the ball drop on foot, me I gonna take it off on foot. You see, by the time he is a year pie that me I hold.
Yeah.
And me I don't know.
Throw it over head.
Throw it over my head. And then you say to myself, hold on. I'm going to take it now when it go over my head. I'm going to turn around on it. You see, by the time you turn on, a salad Lenny. You know me doing that the rest of the day? Me leave Lenny alone. Let me tell you something, man. I say, you know, man, a good footballer. When a next good footballer can say to the man do them things there. Lenny Hyde, P-Head, Clive Truly Spencer. Then there was some different footballer.
Well, on the part, let me ask you a question. I don't want to slip past the early days, you know. When you come up from Pembroke, you're like 3 or 4 years old. At what point in your early days, you know, say you want to play football, and when you first meet big baller like Pregs and Raleigh Briscoe? Oh, that you go, them first years, you know you want to play football early?
Very good question, Prince. So, my mother and father never used to let me go out in the street go play. They used to lock up the whole of the house. I used to see Raleigh, Pregs, Hoopy. I don't remember all the money, but the money from down my side, they used to walk past my house to go to the top field of Pembroke.
That's what I call it the Mecca Pembroke football, upon the original field. Yes.
And what me used to notice about them, them they have couple ball with them, and they used to juggle the ball, and Raleigh used to always a juggle ball. Then time little Carlton, Briscoe Carlton, little, but them I bring him. You understand? And timer, old timer, used to old timer from Anglesey. So we used to watch them I go past and I said, boy, I want to go there. And then when we get little, this is when I was about 7, 8 years old. No, about 9, 10.
I thought
right?
you start go Pembroke primary them time because the school built.
No, I never go Pembroke primary, no.
You never lived in the park at all. Okay.
I was one of the few. Me the two. When by the time the Pembroke primary building, me the area in a fifth farm, doing the park,
Fifth
So
grade. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Pull them out, make him just stay there and finish up, right? Then time the president is already there Calabar and bowl them this switch up, bowl again up got Pembroke for a little bit.
Yeah, secondary,
Yeah. So how I can say is, when me see them use that bounce ball, them graduate from watching them go past my house. I used to steal weapon on a Sunday. Cause you see the crowd is big at the football field, the Mecca,
Yep.
You see anytime goal score, you could hear the crowd shouting. I say, where that nice where the nice that come from? I'm gonna follow the light, I'm gonna go all the way to me reach at the terminus, I'm gonna see the crowd and I'm gonna just peep through the fence. I'm gonna see all the football are going. Them time the Corner League was in full flight, right?
Yeah.
Well, some you want to come play, and then me change that from them time. I never have no football boots, my barefoot, right? My barefoot, I don't have no little crepe, but just barefoot. And used to go at the football field barefoot. I'm used to up there on up and down with look youth and on the side, look at Spider, Preco, well, the Shelley them used to come around there.
Shelley and Johnny Shelley, yeah.
Johnny, that youth the wicked, Andrew Shelley, a wicked ball of that. But when I broke it, him whole career.
Yeah, we talk about that, and I would talk about that, Phil. I'm on talk about that to say I really talk
Yeah,
about
man.
Mr. Brother.
I think I really.
When I'm broken foot, you're right about that part. Yeah.
But going back to the moment when I realized I look a future in football was when I start practice with the big man them and I hold my own. But the key moment for me is when Allah picked me upon that minor league team. And I realized, all right, I can't play for Pembroke minor league. I can't literally play for anybody me want to play for because I make a good team. So going back, the key influences in my life when it comes to football was Pregs. I'm actually called Pregs of Canada and thank him for that. Pregs of Canada right now.
And for the record, we could call Pregs right name, Leslie Thompson. That's the record.
Exactly, Leslie Thompson. Otherwise,
me and her in our primary school together. Crystal, I think her name. Crystal.
Yes, Crystal. She don't have her.
Yeah.
And the whole family, Pat was there too. I forget her older sister name. She married to Birdie.
Yeah,
who
she come on. We talk to her. She come on when Birdie come on. Yeah. When Birdie won't come on. Because she come give her about 5 minutes to come on and talk about it. So, yeah.
Yeah, man. So I plan to give you an interpretation of the whole thing.
Yeah.
That was our family that was very key in Pembroke football because the Carolina football team, used to change when I feed them house, on a Sunday. We always used to meet up. We wouldn't know about game. That team, I can't remember what year it was, but I'm going to say it was probably 76 or 75 when Carolina won the Corner League. And we would have old timer Leon, me, Bowley, Reggae, did up on the bench. Hello?
Phil. Me not hear you, Philip. You sound like you're there in the back. Go ahead. That's somebody else attack Prince. Go ahead. I don't know that boy.
Yeah.
But go ahead, yeah.
5 team with Carolina. We have Pregs was the captain. Leon was one of the defender.
The time Chris Maxwell in the goal?
Yes, Chris Maxwell was in the goal. And we have a youth named Penny Scott who related to Odette Scott and them.
Yeah,
Penny used to play ball.
Yeah, man, Penny was the goalkeeper, man.
Yeah.
I never remember that. Right.
Penny was the backup goalkeeper behind Chris Maxwell, And then Chris Maxwell go to another team. I think they go to Asphalt, And then Penny just step up and take up the duties on the goal. And Penny
Jelly, can't remember I see them man that walk down at the field with them boots in them man.
Yeah, man. I never know Penny was ball. I never remember that at all.
goalkeeper, man, and Penny was a good goalkeeper, very reliable in the goal, quick reflexes, distribute well. But still, you know, Chris Maxwell have something over him, you know, and Chris Maxwell and Brady were better keepers if I put it that way.
Yeah.
But it was still very reliable and kept and did well for us. Nicky
was a good substitute.
Yeah, Derek. I remember Derek last year, right? Now, Derek they come from on a car winner.
So how far from Pembroke did you live, Paul?
Oh, right at the corner at Chippenham Avenue and Marley Mount, you know. So if you go down, you go past Merwood now, and then you go up to to Petterton. Pembroke live on Petterton, you know.
Okay, yeah, that I remember, right. I'm a rally live on Petterton.
Yeah.
At the bottom, almost a car winner, and Pembroke up at the top. And Errol Walker live across the street from Pembroke, right? So Pembroke used to walk past my house every day when I go to the football field. So I used to see Pembroke all the time. And then Pembroke start call my name, Paulie, wake up. I used to just go out and them carry me go to the football field. And then Raleigh Briscoe used to be a coach as well as a player, you know. And I used to listen to Raleigh Briscoe like everything come out of him, out his gospel. Raleigh Briscoe used to, when we used to go practice on Saturday, Carwin had this main practice on a Saturday morning. And Raleigh Briscoe used to bring the orange gem, you know, because I used to work Air Jamaica as a mechanic.
Yeah, that I remember too. Yeah.
So Raleigh Briscoe has a couple of change extra. So when our whole thing, you know, for me as a youth them time, it was all about getting the orange when the practice done, you know.
Yeah, man, as a youth, you go and get a food feed print, you feel good to ride.
Yeah.
Worse, if I play, I might get a boat or a gears to play now, yes.
Yeah.
Get a little socks when you feel like you win the lottery.
Yeah, man.
But I want to get you up. Let me sidetrack from the football a little bit, gentlemen. Let's talk about something Pembroke known for, but you know, talk about a lot. Boat.
Yeah.
You remember boat where we used to all out to chip in money and
yeah, man. Yeah.
No, you'd have certain man in a Pembroke, you know. I call them name, you know.
Yeah.
A boat, when you get the boat started, a couple of little bridge, boy, I have 10 cents, I have 20 cents.
You want to buy the saltfish and the ackee and things, yeah. Or you pick the ackee, not buy the ackee, yes. But you have to buy the saltfish, yeah.
You see, when you're up on the ends now, and now walk go to the shop, go buy the rice and the oil and all that for cook.
Ah, big Jilla oil.
Exactly. We have to watch on the walk, you know, because you're the thing now. You got a little man on the corner who him no send up to something, you know. Comes to little movement, but I have no money to put on the boat.
Yeah.
But he want come in, he want come in too. So when I chat, boy, I have to take all a little side trap to make sure that man know what's going on.
Yeah.
But certain man name no. You ever hear about a man named Coast Guard back in the day?
Yeah, man, I know that name there.
No, that one.
Bad man, you know, right? It never leave him ratchet knife yet, you know. I always have him ratchet knife, you know. But anytime
run.
A Coast Guard, you see, come on the car and a boss.
You look older than you know.
Yeah, well, in the whole I'm looking at all some big and bad, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody check for Coast Guard, you know, but it's about Coast Guard now. When Coast Guard come for the boat and the boat are running the pot upon the fire, you know, you better have team plate ready, you know. Cause now left out to dish my plate, you know. So them was the boat runnings and the other man.
And the other man yeah. We have our Coast Guard up Pembroke Avenue, man.
Who was that?
I have a older brother, Stennett.
Oh, Stennett.
Yes. So when we run the boat, man, if you don't have Stennett pot ready, man, the pot a kick over, man. I want to
Stennett on the S9.
Yeah, but so which parts of you used to run boat, Paul?
We?
Yeah.
Different yard, you know. We still run nobody over my yard.
Okay.
I run a youth named Harvey Dawkins' yard. Harvey was one of the original Chippenham Avenue, man, but in the migrate go far. In the leave, no go Calabar now. But he went to Calabar for 1 year. Then migrate go far in about 72, 73, somebody
man. In the 70s, enough man start left Jamaica.
But the whole of Pembroke drain out in the 70s.
Yeah, man. But you know, we used to run our boat, Paul.
Which part?
Over behind trucks, you know. That time then trucks, we used to call it Francis Land.
Yes, I remember that name.
Empty land and bush over there, so they say we go over there, so we put up a pot and
Yeah, man. It's like you go up on a camping trip.
Yeah, man.
I go guess right now, no, but I can't tell you which part you used to have on the part, you know. Either behind the Walters them house or behind any fall house, you know.
Yeah, man,
One
behind any fall out. That's right.
them in
Yeah.
the part, man. Remember, no, I'm saying that man over there cook.
Yeah.
I want me look. We really want to call them come get some of the food, but guess what? Whenever the too tight with them, you know. Some of us keep it moving.
Keep walking, yeah.
But so don't look like
You
some
know
boy.
what? You know what? Running another Coast Guard.
Yeah, exactly. I said, boy, the man not gonna let out no food, so me just walk. But unless man of the profile like that, you know, Skighead George from Merwood Avenue, you know. You know remember Skighead?
No, that name I'm not familiar with, Paul.
Mm-mm. No.
Big Head, it was Big Head George, brother, older brother. And a two twin of them, you'd have George. I'm gonna forget what the other twin name, cause in police kill him a while back. He was one of the original Pembroke man them who the one bad, you know. But I'm gonna flip the script on again.
Mm.
When I was a youth, I used to walk from Donny Park, come at Pembroke for school. I come home back from school.
So
and
which
one
way
of
you walk? For the record, which way you walk from Donny Park for come to?
well, I used to walk all different kind of way, you know, but the main road taking us come up Boulevard, you know.
I'm from behind Open Bible Church and cross over.
Church, but sometimes the Oak Bible Church have some little pirate back there, little water house, man.
Yeah, can you have a little pipe where you can walk and just like where we have up by the top, up by Queensbury way.
Yeah.
You have a pipe said way close to the boulevard. When you walk over the pipe, they drop you right at angle see you.
We walk on the same pipe enough time, so you don't know what you're talking about. So, but me give you a little history now. So, about 1971 or so, 71 years, between 70 and 71, you have some bad man there, you know. But me never know. Nobody in the Pembroke never know. But me used to walk, and as me walk, you know, me used to always see them group of man over the corner house Pananga see, like, you know.
I mean,
the man, I mean, said to myself, wait, them man are not Pembroke man, but them over the house. And then one, but you see, I look you, I really read nothing more than no so them man are not Pembroke man, and enough man over there. And me remember even see a couple of them with gun, you know, but me not really pre it to that extent, right? And then one day,
repeat that, Paul. Look, I voice drop out a while ago. Repeat that.
One day, I come home from school. It was about 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and after me, gunshot, and I see police run up Chippenham Avenue. I'm only boom, 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 boom. And when I look, and my mother, I still lay down, and I lay down too. I still outside on the street, but because I see my mother lay down flat too, you know, because I figure gunshot, I lay down. And guess what? With them kill a whole about 8 man, them kill the day.
Yeah, about 6 or 8 man, them kill. Yes, I remember that. Yeah, man.
Police kill them?
Yeah,
man, kill them, man. Them.
Yeah, man.
In my yard, literally, you know.
So come drop in your yard?
Well, them that jump fence all the way.
Yeah,
up.
man, Jelly. Then I like when they rob the gas station and the pharmacy out at Donny Park. And the police kill them right I open lot, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No. Then the man there's a whole heap of them. I couldn't even believe the amount of them, you know. The man them a jump fence and try to escape the police them all the way from Anglesey, coming all the way up to Marley Mountain. And when they reach my back fence and I scale the fence, you know, the police just nail them in a boss. And you the thing about it, you know. When the police them shoot the man them, you know, 2 of them, you know, them drag them out and leave them right in front of my house, you know. And the man them lay down out there for about. Well, so the first time I ever see a man full of bullets, you know. I talk about full of bullets, I mean full of bullets, you know. The man change our complexion, and then the man them talks about a Jack Ruby gang and Ray. Then they have some serious bad man. I think it's a memory, you know. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But I go say ragging, but somebody, I don't know if I ragging him say, but me them talk about ragging. The police must say ragging, and but me know say music name Jack Ruby. Well, a gang named Jack Ruby. The youth and the farmer gang named Jack Ruby, and then wipe them out. But that was one of the only time you ever have hardcore
violence.
Yeah. That is so true.
That level of violence in a Pembroke.
Yeah. Well, police come take down, man. Yes.
Yeah. know, when it start get a little bit more heat in the Pembroke, it's back in the politics and the politics is start. But Pembroke never did a political war like Marvel and what.
No, I'm doing it now, man. I don't certain man, because I don't know if Jelly remember when them come for Raymond and Stinnett.
Well, yeah.
Man, them mash up Miss Palmer backyard to blood. Nah. Yeah. Remember them used to drive some Land Rover Defender. The special unit. I think a Rat Patrol they must use to call them.
Yeah.
Because pure Tommy gun the man them use.
The man in the joke.
Yeah, the man them.
But yeah, the thing now. When in them 70s there, from 1972 to about 1982, right? A 10-year gap there. You'd have little political flavor. I have a call a certain name, Logman, right? And Logman, brother Mikey Blinds, are some serious look on them there now. I tell you, right? But I tell you, when other communities to come across and feel so boy, them could have intimidate Pembroke youth. Logman and Mikey Blinds used to hold it down for Pembroke. And I mean,
yeah, man. Yes.
Big time.
Because I have a call a name. A youth named Curry. You remember that youth from Harvey?
Yeah, man. You used to go secondary.
Him same one, right?
Yeah, man.
Time come kill Logan and Logan almost take off him with a machete, you know.
Man, don't do this, man.
Him dead, you know.
Yeah, I know him dead.
Yeah, them kill him at Philadelphia. I did that Philly them take. Yeah, Jano. But you know, I say it go. A bad man.
Yeah.
And next baller switched up again, because I'm all over the place. I'm going to talk about respected footballers that me look up to as a youth in a Pembroke. You don't know about Pregs already. Tony Gar. Rate Tony Gar. You know why I rate Tony Gar? Tony Gar play any position on the field.
Yeah, man.
Versatile.
Milton Wills or Anthony Wills, I call him. He's a Meadowbrook man. I'm tell man from Meadowbrook, when I know him, are the best footballer ever go on Meadowbrook. That man.
That is a fact. That's a fact.
Without any doubt at all. Just like how you put it, Prince, him could have played any position at all. Right foot, left foot, centre half, midfield, centre forward. Him that. Anywhere on the field.
You see that team one I did have with Patrick and Jim Roy and them one there? I think that I made a best Manning Cup team ever.
Yeah, man, definitely. I'll give out a next name. Quite a few defenders from back in the day, but the man I made it really love, man, was Conrad Mullins, aka Balance, you know.
Balance, yeah.
Balance. Harvey steal Balance from Pembroke.
Because the original Pembroke, man. You used to play for Covey in the Ghana league, yeah.
Absolutely, Balance. Baller. Donovan Magnus, aka Maya. Maya was so skillful. Pato Tweet, so skillful. I talk about someone on some different level, you know, when it comes to football. The same look Lorraine Maddox, if he never migrate, man, that play for Jamaica.
Yeah, man. Yes, without a doubt. As someone say that.
Yeah.
I for Carlton Briscoe, you know. Carlton was a hard worker and extremely skillful, very intelligent. You know, Carlton was a hard-working midfielder, but what really good about Carlton, you know, was he was just so smart with the ball. You know, done see the player 2-3 players ahead. You know,
that's intelligence.
Exactly. Carlton, they end up get scholarship go Howard. That's how good Carlton was. He used to play for Excelsior, leave from Excelsior, Clarendon College. He actually replaced Lenny in the midfield.
You're after Lenny, but run the midfield after Lenny did. Yeah.
That's correct. And next Pembroke man who wasn't an original Pembroke man, but was a wassy midfielder, man. Light Uncle from Tivoli.
Yes. I remember I used to play for Pembroke. Yes, Uncle. But, I remember they call the name Prince. Yeah.
Uncle live at Pembroke for quite a little bit, you know. But nobody, it's so low key. Nobody never even knows him. I play for Tivoli's when after him win Manning Cup in 76, people know him, you know. On Carway, you know, I used to live near Nicky, about 1 or 2 houses from Nicky would live on. I try to remember the exact number, 103 or something like that. But anyway, him leave from Carway and go live on a Marywood. And when him start live on Marywood now, I saw Pregs recruiting for come play for Carway.
Okay.
That little man was so wassy.
Skillful man. I remember your time. The paper native garden team there was Zone Clark and
Yeah,
and
exactly.
women
High
that keep and where the DJ name I used to keep
Michigan.
Anton, you're Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah, Michigan.
Yeah.
True. Me and Finn brother play football at cast. Now, we leave from Calabar. I never play Monaco for Calabar. Not because I wasn't good enough. I was good enough. But the coach at the time, he never look a bias towards Uptown, man. And him could have only... Yeah, he never bias towards Uptown, man. And me just kind of lose my vibes play for Calabar,
Yeah.
you know. I went up the city top, but then we go cast, and then went up there for cast 3 years now. Pembroke, man, who did up on the cast team with me was Ray Wilmot, long life, Mr. Brother.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
let me tell you something, man, about Ray. Anytime me I play on a football team, usually in the midfield, you know. And when me look behind me, I had to go worry depending on who me are back there. I mean, now
Yeah.
long life was one of them, man. They were now go worry. Cause let me tell you something about long life.
I thought you used to call him for long life.
Well,
Yeah.
I used to call him long life. Pembroke we know as rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm calling him long life. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I wonder how him get that name there.
7 foot
Lord.
6. 7'6". I want to tell you something. Me and Ray used to play upon the same inter-department team, you know. He used to play defense. And I tell you something about Ray. Nobody now with no cross from Ray. Nobody now, no earball.
Definitely.
And he wasn't very fast, but he was very tactical.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't. He
Read
looked
the
like
game.
him run fast, but you couldn't run past him. You're right, Paul.
No, you're not going to pass him in the long foot, man. He play a minor league with me, a center back with me.
Yeah.
Ray. Matter of fact, we beat Whitehouse 1 year. We go by me, Ray, Backhead. We still on a minor league team there. Preco wasn't a very high working midfielder. He's skillful, but him not real, not forceful. You need to have some force with you in that playing at midfield.
Yeah.
Tackle and be the engine of the team, if you will. You know, you have to maintain, the game, because everything I come through the midfield. So I try to remember we'd have a center forward named Dookie. Pokey let me down a couple times, well, you know. If you talk to Pokey and him, me and him get a little stroke or heart attack, you know. If you talk to him and Pokey, we could have beat Donny Park at Pembroke when they come up the year with them little bad man business, you know.
Man,
And
Pokey is skillful, alright. You're right, Paul.
yeah,
Pokey
was very skillful. The problem with Pokey, you know, he would have dribble on everybody, you know, but then they come put the ball and then do something else with it. You understand?
And for the record, we call Pokey right now. I think Howard Clark.
Howard Clark, I said,
Yeah.
exactly. You have a hell of a memory there, my man.
Paul, which part him there?
Pokey? Jamaica still near, man.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he used to work for Lee Cummins. You know, if you remember Lee Cummins, Barry Cummins and what?
Yeah, man, Barry brother.
Yeah, he used to work for Lee
Yeah,
Cummins.
Barry, the Calabar him used to play wing back for.
Let me tell you something, you know. I'm going to take credit just now. You see, Barry and Lee, and me start football. I don't care what nobody else wants to say about that, but them with up on the street all day long, I play scrimmage. And then Barry used to come and talk to me, Paulo, you do this, Paulo, you do that.
Why Barry became a very skillful player, that's all I can say.
Barry, man, 2 foot thing, you know, Barry, you know.
Him still about,
because when him come at KC, I was dating an arena.
Him still about?
Yeah, man, Barry live in Miami.
Okay, I know I know that.
Barry live in Miami. And leader
Canada. Pokey there, Jamaica.
Pokey there, Jamaica.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
But you know who me the really rate a lot to, man? See him back there, you know.
Robert Adair.
Me the rate back. You know why? Because Bakke could have played any position also.
Yeah, Bakke is skillful.
Versatile.
Yeah. Center back, midfield, center forward, you just put him there, man, and the job done. But I mean, Bakke beat Waterhouse, so them call themselves Jewsland or whatever them want.
Jewsland at the time. No, Great West.
Yeah, when Bakke beat them, man, you give them a hot one love over me scoring. No, I'm give them more than one love. I think a 2 love we give them with me and Bakke scoring the 2 goals then.
Well, let me ask you something like that about that though. Pembroke have a tradition. You come in and say no, so we win minor league. And you talk about you play with 3 minor league teams. And you have some good team, Paul. Why we never at least win minor league again? We're stopping from winning again. I think that Philip asks every week, you know.
Well, my take on it is simple. When the other big teams, the other team that will watch you come up Pembroke, because they know Pembroke have the kind of league go on, you know. And we start kind of league, you know.
Yeah, man. Just like how we start them conversation, I'm gonna go on
Yeah.
follow. Same way.
Yeah.
When all them big teams like the Santos and the Harbour View, them would come up Pembroke and they would see one of our baller, one of our banner will redevelop, you know, from a Pembroke youth from the top field and up. And just snatch the youth and not come and make you certain promises where you completely give that. That's how Harbour View steal balance. That's how Santos take Pregs. That's how a Pregs carry Messi go to Santos, you know, believe it or not, you know.
Yeah. I can't
Pregs
see that.
Now give your next name. No, Briscoe never play for any club that I remember. Play for any of the big club
That
them.
is true. That is true. I don't remember my play for Santos or any of them, or Cavaliers or none of them club that because you're right.
But Briscoe was more of a national type player. So they play for. I don't know why Briscoe never play for any of the club them. I think mainly it's because I'm brother Raleigh. Raleigh was a Pembroke man.
Yeah.
And Raleigh, play for Pembroke, no bother with it, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that, you see what, the way you try to answer the question when Lance asked, I think one of the problems is loyalty. I don't think the man them was as loyal to Pembroke as we would have liked them to be.
That is definitely a fact.
Man, a man just enjoy and know say boy I'm playing a top flight corner league. But as far as the community, if him can find better, he might go bounce. Him now consider the community where him live and serve.
Absolutely correct. Because you have to look on Pato Twaits and you say something like that.
Yeah.
And Doc McKenzie himself, because I'm going to play for Santos.
Yeah, Santos, exactly.
But in a sense, though, you know, we can't blame them, you know.
No, we not blame them.
But Jelly, a beloved community like ours, you should have even, as I say, even one time when I say I could do this for Pembroke. Forget about them other big team, forget about what aspiration. We could do this for our community. Because remember, sir, we alone did have corner league, you know.
If most
we bring football to our community level where it's like what Paul has speak about earlier, where the man them you can't, because remember that when goals scored, we could have steal my ear.
Yeah, man, you're
as
nice
a youth.
Yeah,
tell you.
And the football field ram.
Man, who can't get inside upon the goalie bank around upon the 40 bus terminus and look? Or them crowd the side to Pembroke Drive or the side to Calbecker.
Well, the song name again, the Kierman and the marginal laugh.
Yeah.
Remember that song?
Hold on there. I'm going to talk about Pembroke football fans. That was the beauty of Pembroke football. The players were good enough, but the difference of Pembroke are the fans, man, because it was a family affair.
Yes,
yeah. Man, the turnout was awesome, bro.
I mean, you talk about the Miller there. Remember the Miller them used to live right across the terminal.
Yeah, man. Elvis, you want to talk to two of them?
Yeah, Elvis, Dragon, and Chris.
Yeah.
Eric. Eric, Michael, and Chris,
Elvis was known as the football. Elvis will come across the field and run around a little bit time, but Elvis do want to be a bad man.
You got that right. You got that right, Rod. Yeah.
Elvis come afar, you know. Elvis make all America, you know. Believe that, you know.
Oh, really? Yeah?
Yeah, man. Elvis make for soccer, man. Then his brother Chris, you know, make all America too, you know. Chris actually coach in a college, you know.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm never virgin way. Yeah, me talk about that too. Yeah.
And the thing about it, I'm proud of the whole of them, you know why? The whole of where I come from one place, right? And the whole of come off.
Yeah, man, progress, man.
The dirt field. Now, I want to tell you, to further answer that question, why Pembroke football never reached the level that it should have reached.
Yeah, the potential it have, yeah.
The key is loyalty. You said that.
Yeah, okay. Man. I feel like that, brother.
If the youth and the loyal to Pembroke, they would have stayed together.
If I have one season and put Pembroke, because I tell you, say, you see the 70s, the middle of the 70s, I think Pembroke are the best players.
Oh, no doubt.
Believe
No doubt.
in the middle of the 70s, that's like from between 73 to 77.
Yeah,
No
best
doubt.
homegrown players them, yeah, without a doubt. Without a
And
doubt.
like Markham, Gil Philly and them.
Yeah, bird to them, yeah.
Oh man, we had so much footballers, man. I mean, boy, even what do you them name Macintosh them where they live on the top them, man. Hold on there. Platty them.
Platty,
man.
Yeah.
Oh
Big
man.
Plats and Liquor Plats.
Big Plats and Liquor Plats. Big Plats they go Anianta State and Liquor Plats they go on college up in New York, Montgomery College. But yeah, man, there was man whom you look up to and play football with and understand the level of skill within the have as players. Even Dirk's brother, Skelly, we used to go college.
Yeah.
Skelly college up here and playing at college too. And that is all. This is our Pembroke, man. Our next wicked footballer was Peter Grant, you know. Peter Grant used to go Calabar and Woolmers.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What a wicked footballer, man.
All the man used to come from Pembroke. David them, the David brother them. You see about Pembroke. Yeah.
Richard Davey, Kenneth Davey.
And the man go play and one of them go play for Howard team win NCAA one of the year them.
Yes.
The video is in the field, yeah.
Yeah, but then he tried with it end up a research that jelly. Yeah.
You know, ask yourself the question, how much Pembroke man for such a small community? When I say small, produce so much football will come to America, come play.
Yeah.
The list long, you know.
Yeah, man. We are talking about 3 separate squad there. At least 50 man here. If you start name it up. In that small period of time, the Prince. Me agree with
Yes, in that small period of time. You know what was that so amazing about Pembroke? The amount of Jamaica juvenile football player will come out of Pembroke at that time.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You know,
again, speaks to the potential that was there.
Yeah, so despite the politics of Jamaica football, we still overcome that with the talent that was being produced in Pembroke at the time.
Which is because of the community, type of community where we grew up in. The type of community it was.
Well, Pembroke was a very special place compared to other communities. I'm going to tell you why. Remember this. Every Sunday, what was a tradition in Pembroke, after the football game, everybody just walk through Pembroke. You go from avenue to avenue, it's a walk. Can you remember I do that?
Yeah, man.
And we have a friend on every street. Right? We are going Prince, we are going Calbeck, we are going Patosi. Walk. I want to give you something. Pinky Muller. Enough man knows say Pinky am original name, you know. You know name Pinky? You know name Pinky?
Muller attack?
Yes, man. No. A Pinky was the original name, you know.
Oh?
Yeah?
Yes, man. You know Pinky from my little boy. He used to go to the park primary with me. And him leave to the park primary and go to Calabar. I see my Calabar. I leave from Calabar and go cast with him. He was a wicked footballer.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
What do you, man? Don't make Pinky get red pan in the midfield. You're in trouble now.
Yeah. We don't have Pinky a part-time nickname.
I you see where you speak to initially when you introduce yourself, where you have talked about the woman in the Pembroke. That's another thing where with Pembroke when it make it nice. You see summer when school out and Christmas time, whole heap of party all over Pembroke.
Tell you something, man. Let me be honest about that now. I wouldn't call myself a gallus, you know, but me wasn't ugly, you know. So I can't look at
yeah, that's the answer.
Tell you something, man. I used to watch you Pembroke, man. I had a little friend on every avenue, man. You can't call him a girlfriend or what, but
yeah.
All girl them, man, they were outstanding. They were outstanding, not only in their beauty, but also in their attitude. Because Pembroke, good wife, you know, boss. You know, you talk about girls who raised right, you know, the mother house, them can't actually.
Yeah, man.
You know, and I'm not gonna make you talk about that and talk about your sister, you know, because your sister with them category. I'm not gonna make you out. I'm gonna call Jackie name, you know, because if I mess.
Actually, sister me have and
what there are 2 sisters in the older?
Yes, there are 2 the older. One used to go Mergo, one used to go Stats. Okay, one named the oldest one was Rose. And She was very beautiful, absolutely.
Ooh.
And then my other sister Sharon, she was also very good looking. And then everybody know about Jackie. Jackie was more popular because she used to be out and about in Pembroke.
Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly.
She had almost different boyfriend. When you
Yeah.
have I was one. I want to get a joke. I want to get a joke. Me never look. All right, I'll call her name. I use them call Red June. Ever hear that name there yet?
Red who?
No.
Red June.
Red Junior.
No.
Red. I come from Cardiff. I look a red skinny youth. And if I look a brother named Cloggy. And the next little brother, with him little brother, the whole migrate to Canada at one point. But then your Red Junior was another one, and boy, I said I'm a bad man and whatnot. So me was a footballer. So anyway, apparently him have a beef with me. So him see me one night, man, I come home from practice wherever I come from, and come up, hey Harvey. Okay, what's up? Boy, I'm dead, your sister, I know. Jackie might talk about it.
Yeah.
So I said, all right. Okay, what's your problem? You know why I said, Junior. And apparently him not take me serious, but then come back again the next time, you see me. Hey, Harvey, there, your sister, you're the boy. But the whole man never knock out the Pembroke, you know.
Yeah.
Just had enough. Had enough for him, you know. But I mean, I'll tell you something. My sister, them, they were beautiful. I mean, you think about it. We're very similar to Preg's and Fim sister, them, you know. The family university. I have 6 kids, I think, you know, Preg's family too, you know.
Yeah.
3 girls, you know.
Yeah.
And we have 3 boys, 3 girls. And everybody did, you know, out and about the football with me and Preg's. And then if you look at my sister, them now, Jackie was always, she had all kind of like a girlfriend about the place. They used to do her, but she's go check them. And in her endeavors to go through Pembroke, of course, she good looking, the little aunt on her case, right?
She have a cousin named Marianne, right?
Yes. Oh, shoot.
The man has studied you. Man got you under surveillance.
Shaman used to come up on the avenue, Prince. What's wrong with you, man?
Him know me better than me know myself.
Yeah, man. The man have you under surveillance longer than you think.
I'm for careful, man. I say so.
Yeah. You know one criminal, you might have got to take the fish for a certain question.
All right. Now we're going to talk to you now about the beauty of Pembroke women. And I can agree and I can disagree. Anyway, I'll put you up on the spot right now. Your sister off the chain. Right?
Yeah.
2 sisters, them, the grub them. Remember the grub them?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And I think they're Pembroke primary. You know your time, man. Yes.
Yeah.
Girls there. Preg's sister Crystal, sister Pat, very beautiful girls.
Yeah.
Oh man, Lydia Weir, Sharon Taylor.
Yeah.
My own personal love of my life, Carol Reed, was Penny's cousin. Penny would the same Penny to keep the goal for Carol, you know. That was
Which one of them?
Well, Carol, nobody really know Carol well, because Carol wasn't an original Pembroke girl, no. She actually come up Pembroke, and I saw me meet her when she did just coming at the latter stage. By them time, them I go cast.
Okay. Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, very beautiful girl, sweet girl, the love of my life, Pembroke, original girl. My goal in life, you know, I'm gonna keep it honest and real with it, you know. Was to me never come a foreign to stay a foreign. Me come a education. And my goal is to go back once we get my education, go back, marry a girl from Pembroke.
Yeah.
A family. That was my goals in my little box for me I living at the time. Oh, it never really worked out that way.
Yeah.
But
as them some man make plan and got a wife out.
Yeah, what on the Prince? How was your brother would run for Calabar? When the name again?
Oh man, he was something special, man. I'll tell you about my brother.
When name again?
Arnold Harvey, them call him Alan.
Okay.
Him go doing the park primary with me. Leave doing the park primary, go to Pembroke. Them time they used to start just a secondary school. Then Herb McKinley spotted him and I use them Earl Stokes and bring them to Calabar on a scholarship. So he actually joined me at Calabar with me in a third farm.
I got you. No, it's not the original Calabar, man. Him come a Calabar.
No,
Rock
but
recruit him.
Yeah.
first time I ever run on the track for Calabar and broke the record, the national record for class 2 at the National Stadium in a champs, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he was an outstanding runner. But he had injuries. I say injuries, you know, he had shin splints going on. But it slowed him down, but he was still, he had, them call him Lionhead, you know. And the reason why them call him Lionhead, you know, because he had the heart of a lion, never quit, never give up. And that's, I'm a brother, you know, I can't tell you, boy, I love him. He was one of my inspirations as a young man. Look up to my brother because, you know, how hard he used to train, you know, and, he just was a gifted 800, man. He actually got a scholarship to go at a university in Texas. Only stayed there 1 year, transferred out of school, and then went to a school in Massachusetts where he graduated. He actually is retired now. He worked for the state of Massachusetts for many years.
Yeah.
I mean, my brother is just a gifted athlete. But what set my brother apart from most athletes, you know, was his heart.
Mm-hmm.
He was very determined to win.
Mm-hmm.
But tell you about my older brother. Let me talk to you about my younger brother who followed me. Now he was smart.
Yeah.
That is the one who you knew he was very smart. Academic.
Yeah.
Oh, he joined me at Calabar after when I was in second form, he came in first form. So he came in 1973, if I remember right.
74.
Let me see.
Yeah, man. At the year pass common entrance, man. Me go Pembroke 74.
Well,
and man Harvey go Calabar.
1972, unless I'm wrong, but he came after me. I know that much. He could have been 74. But here's the thing about him now. A lot of people know this about him. He was a very gifted footballer.
No, man. I didn't know that. Come to play Coast to Calabar, man.
He played Coast to Calabar. What was special about him? He was one of the few guys I ever did see take a corner kick and score almost every time.
Yeah.
Oh, man, corner kick, he must score.
He's a stringer.
From the corner. I tell you that.
Yeah, man.
You know, you're right about him in a Paul. Because him never used to play no with a ball at Pembroke. So I'm just shocked when I see him play Coast to Calabar and it's wicked.
I want to tell you when him stopped playing a little bit, you know. He used to always love football and he thought they played with the scrimmage, you know. But in the come out for minor league team, my first or second year, I played man. By them time, me season of the system and me full of confidence now. And I don't remember, them used to call him Tukuman. Was a red skinny youth. I used to go on like him a bad man. So my little brother he was so young. He not grew up like me yet. He come up and man. Tukuman go really help my little brother so hard. My little brother come off of the field. He hurt him. I'm say, wait, I'm not gonna do that, boss. And me not lie to you, can ask anybody they on the practice field. I broke Tukuman. And that was then I took him and career, you know, because the bone come through the skin, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a violent guy. If you ever watch me play, me all about the football. I'm not into the dirty playing, but I'm not going to tolerate that dirty play. If you're not going to play football, you want a war.
Let me ask you something. I talk about your football skill. Because when I think I remember your final, Philip, now remember this. You say the best dummy ever say a man play. You may tell you, Phil, it's like, Prince of the one like when I go for the ball and him leave it, it's like the whole team I go with him, you know, but the ball gone.
Yeah, man.
Where you learn that skill from?
You got shock, you know. Lancey are there.
Okay, Lancey, yeah.
I will put it together for you know. Lancey was a defender. Well, the thing with Lancey, you know, he never move where as a defender, I run, go get the ball, and the father come behind him to try tackle him or take the ball. Lancey, I make a step like him, I got him right. He make a hard step like him, I got him right. Then just move left with the ball quickly. And you. Then that thing with me, you know. I used to study 1972 Brazilian team. Used to watch them on TV. And used to see the Brazilian them make moves. It's all about perception. And I think 2-3 moves ahead. So I used to say to myself, if I really want to go left, but I'm going to make him think that I'm going right. How am I going to do that? I'm going to dip my shoulder to the right, and then I'm going to move to the left. And that's something used to think the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it starts with something that a lot of people forget. Ball control.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anything unless you have control of that football. Okay? And also another principle of my game was the ball is up in the air, you can't do anything with it. Just keep the ball on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
If the ball is like ear pie, I used to play ear pie guys, but that was one of my moves. Because when you put the ball over the guy, you have to wait for it now to come down. So when you have it on the ground, you'll be able to do a lot more with it, a lot more quicker. That half a second, that second can mean an eternity in a very tight space.
Mm-hmm.
So all right, let me tell you something. I was playing at Cass, and by this time, Dennis Johnson, I don't know if you know that name.
Yeah, man.
He was
a 400-meter runner for Jamaica, man. He was a coach at Cass at the time. You know that, man. Yes.
He was very pivotal in my development as a player. And what DJ, we used to call him DJ.
Mm-hmm.
He used to call him a Palm and pick up a next nickname when we go to Cass. So I remember this game. No, it was a practice. And we were practicing against each other. And I was in the midfield.
Mm-hmm.
And he called me over. I must have done something and he wanted me to get better at it. And he said to me, "Hey, Pong, shooting the ball is like table tennis." I said, "What do you mean, Dennis?" DJ. You see, look where you're going to place the ball first. You don't really look on the ball. You look at where you're going to place the ball. And you keep the ball in your peripheral vision. Yeah. And then you know exactly where you're going to put that ball. And I took that as a lesson and I incorporated that in my game. Now, right after that, there wasn't a pass I could not make. Trust me on this. Let me repeat myself. There was not a pass I could not make as a midfielder because I should see where I wanted to put the ball. Then I just put it there. Mm-hmm. But again, that's all predicated on having control over the ball. Mm-hmm. No, I'm pass. Ray Wilmot is playing at Cass. And several other guys, very good footballers, cast that back in the day. And this coach had come down, he saw a couple guys and he took them to a school called New York Institute of Technology. Peter Nicholson, remember him?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I played minor league with him. He was our left winger.
Yeah, man. Another great.
Dangerous, brother, that man.
Dangerous. Right beside, yes. And that boy, sister. The type of girls from Pembroke, from Pembroke, the same way.
Yeah, June, I think one named Marie.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Beautiful.
But that was cousin. Marie was his cousin.
Oh, okay.
No.
Marie.
No, Marie and brother. I mean, Maria and sister, you're right.
Maria one and sister, them, yeah.
Yeah. I think the two of them used to go Meadowbrook. Peter used to go Stats.
Nelly used to go Meadowbrook.
Sure, used to go Meadowbrook. The younger sister, I think, I carried to the name.
And Juicy, Nelly and Juicy.
That's a Joan.
It's Joan.
Yeah, what?
I'm surprised him not mention Joan when I talk about the art of them.
Moto?
No, Joan.
No,
when I'm not talk about the art of them in a Pembroke.
Oh, yeah.
Joan had body and face. Come on, man.
But you're right. But you hear him Phil Carlo. And not Joan, we know her as you know.
Juicy.
Juice. Well,
Juicy. You know that? You know Poop M2? And them did have a song named Juicy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Them dedicate that to.
I tell you. All right. Oh, man, I tell you, man. She's rightfully so, man. Juicy. But I want to hear an inside story about me and Peter Nicholson. So, New York Tech had offered me a scholarship. That's where Peter was attending at the time. He was already there 2 years. But they had only offered me a half a ride.
Yeah.
I went to New York, and the coach would come tell me, say, well, I'm only can't pay tuition, can't pay a room, and you have to find somewhere to stay. We don't have nowhere to stay. Peter's family, his aunt, I forgot her name. She's still alive. I forgot her name. But you remember Stafford?
Yeah, man.
Stafford, his sister, she was Al Marie. Her name was Al Marie. She used to run for New York Tech. Stafford used to run for New York Tech. They put me up in their house for 2 weeks. And to this day, that's the thing that's Pembroke for you, man. That's Pembroke people, but in New York, yes, but New York now. And I tell you what, man, to this day, I still appreciate those people. I still have nothing but love for them. Matter of fact, I talked to Stafford. Stafford is good. He's in New York. So much blood, much.
But
Married on Long Island.
You know something though, Prince? Amazing you mention it, 'cause you talk and I talk and I listen. And it's like, even though you live from Chippenham and down a car winner ends, the help you get from Pembroke, man, is man from all over. And you talk about Bucket, you talk about Lancey, you talk about Peter Nicholson, them and them family, them Patwose. Pembroke was such a family place. It didn't matter which part you go or where you go, you know.
All you have to say is Pembroke, but here's the key. From that era.
Yeah.
It is Pembroke.
Yeah, well, no doubt. It's a different Pembroke today.
So why, hold on, let me ask you, why I think that era was so different in terms of, say, when we are come up in the 60s and the 70s?
Because Jelly, most of the hosts, the owner of them live there. No, it's a rented thing, a mostly rented thing I go on around there, you know. A few of the foundation people, them still hold on to them own.
Exactly, almost a rental thing now.
Man.
The whole community was brought together by football.
Yes, that football game on a Sunday evening up on the field.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, both on the memories now. At one time, Casafa itself put out a story and them come out with a little pamphlet, a little 6x6 inch pamphlet, and it was Pembroke football. You remember that?
No, I never know about that. Tell me about that.
No.
Them print a whole heap of them and distribute them for free throughout Jamaica. Man, we didn't even have one. But it was all based on the Pembroke Corner League. If I'd ever known them things, they would have been valuable today, man. I would have certainly kept it. But it was a little pamphlet, and it was based on Pembroke Major League and Corner League.
Is that my Pembroke as a template for spread throughout the country?
Exactly. And it was a pamphlet, like I said, that Casafa had put out. There were pictures in there of Bobby Fire. There was pictures in there with people like Pembroke. I mean, just Pembroke football at the time.
Well, we're going to make Roots look into that.
Yeah, man, a little pamphlet with them to put
out. Because they must, that's in the archives.
They put that out. Both 73, 74, that was put out. Now, here's the thing, okay? You talk about Roots. Now, I played Corner League for several teams. A lot of people don't know that about me. Carwin, everybody can associate me with Carwin because Carwin win a couple of championships. I mean, we brought bad guys. I heard Ball talk about them a little bit, but we brought in Gerald Dugan, Peter Dugan. But out of Pembroke, Jackie, I forgot, Kirkwood
Brown from Marvel. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hell of a midfielder. Devon Simmons, Devon and I are still good friends. Matter of fact, Devon come out and contract me all the time. Devon used to play a wing back and midfield. I was on the bench, but I used to come on and play key roles. I was probably first or second change off the bench. Carlton Briscoe started. Old Timer started. Old Timer was a right winger. Of course, Raleigh Briscoe center forward. We Pregs in the back. Pregs and Leon in the back. Boy, them two people are so dynamic. I'm trying to remember who was all right back. Could have been Nicky. We had Mark P. We had so many good footballers. Carwina is a good team. So I played for Carwina. But then I left Carwina. I don't remember why I left Carwina, to be honest. And I ended up going over to Boston Bombers. And I regretted that. And I remember, why did I go to Boston Bombers? It was right across the road, Three Oaks. But there was a difference. When I went over to Boston Bombers, there was no real sense of community. Because what Boss used to do, the guy Boss, I don't know if you remember him.
Yeah, man.
Boss
go about and
walk for them tour.
Exactly. Pretend that him have money and get somebody in the car. Would have Thomas McLean come play there?
Yeah.
Then Zune.
Then I have one Black Livingston from Cavalier.
That boy, let me tell you something. That man was a hell of a defender. You can't beat him.
Yeah, man. Wing back.
Did bust him salad, but that was only once, never again. All right. But yeah, them man there. But me play at Boston Bombers for one season, then I go back to Carwina. And then it's a little, I don't know why. But we end up I get out of sequence a little bit. I actually played kind of league on the junior side for Potosi.
I thought before
No,
you
yeah.
play big man football. Yeah.
Before me that, yeah, but the time the kind of league, remember they have the big kind of league and the little kind of
Yeah,
league,
man,
right?
Junior Corner League was Salino organized and the
Well, no,
legendary
this was,
Spartacus. I can't
no,
forget
no,
about them.
this was even before. Hold on, this was even before Sally Miller take it and run with it. Okay, this was our. Remember when the big Patosi side used to wear the orange tops? The little they used to give the little side the same orange top, you know.
Yeah.
We used to wear orange top and black shorts. And me and Junior Shelley, little Shelley, and my brother Eddie.
Yeah.
Used to play Ray. Them time Messi couldn't even make the side.
No, Messi couldn't make the side them time. No.
But Messi still come at the field and run up. Let me tell you something about Messi. He would have come clean and leave dirty every day. He was so determined, man. But then, you know, when Messi get called for the national team, so often go dintil, you know. I remember me I practice against Messi over the big field. I'm trying to move the football field and put it down at the school.
And at school, yeah.
And I remember I practiced against Messi. And here's something I can tell both of you guys. He was an exceptional defender.
Yeah, man.
What I mean by that, he had physical abilities as well as intellectual abilities. And what was really, Messi had this power, and I'm going to tell you something about Messi. Messi could have grind up your ankle like Anthony Ados if he wanted anytime. You know, man never get vexed by you and tackle you. But let me talk to you. Let me switch up again. One of the toughest games I ever played in my life, Pembroke, was Pembroke against Donny Park. The two games, the first year when I played was 1975. Then time we got Squeezy and the whole of them on there. Bowley, Sesame. Go at Donny Park go play them and then come up to them bad man thing, you know. And I did not start, but I came on and the game was still tied. The game ended up being a draw down the matter of fact. But the field was ram. The game was vicious. It tactically vicious and it physically vicious. Because them a try broke Squeezy foot, but Squeezy was too good for them. Only Russell. They used to call him Skiller. They used to do a come from Western Garden. They were beautiful.
Yeah.
He used to play in centre back. And there was a Pembroke win a corner kick. And meet upon the field, I meet at the head of the 6-yard box, and the corner kick come over. I says to me, run for jump for head the ball of the goal. And I need Russell go up. And I hear crack. Like a gunshot thing, you know. A buck, only Russell buck says to me, you know, in a jaw, you know. And Broke says to me jaw, you know. Says me knock out, you know, me can testify to this because I was on the field. Says me knock out, and you know, says me did I say to himself, big gun. Remember this road spray?
Yeah, man, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And that says to me, I say, no, because only Russell knock him senseless.
Yeah.
You know, and then they have some wicked baller too, you know, some man, you call him a char iron. Them just rough and then they big and then they, you know, them just come for war and play football. We draw the game.
Yeah.
Pembroke
and Donny Park has great rivalry. They go back for years, man.
Yeah, man.
For years, yes. And we never used to trade footballer, but a couple of Donny Park man used to come and play kind of league up Pembroke. And a couple of us used to go down there and play in a them kind of league. I never wanted to go down there and play simply because then they come and them call me, boy, I don't want to come play for a side down in them eagle eye. I mean, I'm go down and Donny Park and play football, yeah, man. I go on no bullshit, you know. But let's talk about football and Pembroke stalwarts. There's a thing me call stalwarts. I'm going to call out some man name. Piggy the Postman.
You used to play for Asphalt. Them never play, but yes, as you call him name. Yes, right.
I make the one to laugh now. Piggy used to ride in bicycle and post on bicycle come on at the football field sometime. After I don't deliver the game, they just come on at the football field. So you remember back in the politics time, who did I ring the bell again? Liam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
I remember I look at you. Piggy lean back on the bicycle, you know. And I look, come up behind him and go, ring, ring, I ring the bell. And Piggy say, hey, little boy, don't ring my bell, you know. I don't want nobody thinks to me all day, right? I like you think. I like you think that Piggy a joke, you know. And you come back again, I ring it again, ring, ring. Me say Piggy just grab up you and just lift him up. Yeah, me tell you, ring my blood clot bell, you know. But you think about Piggy, you know, Piggy there every football game.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
He was a stalwart of Pembroke football.
Mm-hmm.
Like he play for your slap, but like he didn't play because he simply wasn't good enough, right?
Good enough, but the most hardest on the team, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, Piggy.
Yeah, and next man,
Loyal supporter.
exactly. Next name I go call out is Danny Kidd, the Dread.
Yo.
Yeah.
Danny Kidd, they ever practice, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Danny Kidd would never play for them Dread side there.
No. Danny
But
Kidd
he was
used to live up a Clydesdale, you know. Up
exactly.
And he used to ride him under 50 past Calvacab. He said Danny Kidd a ride go up. Lola will line up to salute Danny Kidd, you know.
Let me tell you. Yeah, man, because Danny have all the moves them, right?
Yeah, man, because you shout out him name him right past him under 50 and said, Danny Red. Danny Red used to call him, Danny Red.
Good vibes, man, them man.
And bust to Dali.
Yeah, man, I mean, you call him
yeah, man, once you call out him name, him just bust to Dali and say,
Dali,
hold
remember that feel, yeah?
Yeah, man, Kelly. I remember say him and Raymond and Bulairi. Them man that was a rider, you know.
Yeah.
Tell you something, man. I was there the day Bulairi died on Pembroke Drive. Him died right in front of Wichipi house, you know. Head-on collision, you know, with the bike. House? Right in front of Wichipi house on Pembroke Drive, Bulairi dead, man.
So we really did that. I boldly asked, somebody asked about it and say, you say you did that when that happened, Prince?
Yes, man, I come from practice.
Husband at the kickstand kill him.
No, I know the kickstand kill him. It's a head-on, in that dolly in the middle of Pembroke Drive.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the kickstand they hit the road. Maybe because my dolly.
Yeah, man, at that man was there to tell me, and that's always been the argument ever since.
Yeah, from yeah.
Kickstand start it. You're right. The kickstand did start it, but that really killed him, you know. In that dolly so much on the road, and then the kickstand go hit the road, and then when the kickstand hit the road, him go head first off of the bike.
Fly for the bike in the bus, yeah.
Exactly. It wasn't a bus, you know, if I remember, it was a car.
Mm.
And then go head first, because me actually walk out there, me see me and everything, you know. You understand? I'm start crying. Yeah, man, because I start crying because everybody don't love Bulairi. So that's what I'm not gonna call her next name. So Wichipu, Harper, and then they have a brother named Fitzroy Harper. Fitzroy was a good footballer.
Yeah.
A lot of people Wichipu. Wichipu was a very good footballer, you know, but him stopped playing football.
Yeah.
But even better than Wichipu and even Fitzroy Harper, them have a little brother named Devon.
Yeah, man. Better than the two of them. Remember how you attack and they did an accident to see him, yeah.
Both of them, and in the small, and he was going to have a bright future in football. You know, so right in front of my house, him dead.
Carry him down again. Yeah.
No, so come round the road, pan way in the street, I play football, and truck driver drunk, you know, stand just taking truck, run it up on the sidewalk, and Devon couldn't get. Could have been me, could have been anyone away.
Yeah.
Devon just couldn't move quick enough, and to this day, man, I still cry about it, you know, because Devon was a youth, and I used to call him Healer Bird, you know, if you remember that name. So I used to call him Healer Bird, and he was a very talented footballer. And next youth where I call him a stalwart of Pembroke, you know. Boy, you have to talk about Spartacus, you know.
Hold on, they call him name, you know. You know Sparta real name?
One time I didn't know it, you know.
Well, a man called me the other night, you know. Put up on the program before, Baptiste. Chris Baptiste.
Oh, yeah, I know Baptiste, yep.
Yeah, man. Baptiste called me. I said somebody called him, you know. I said, boy, yeah. I think I'm related to Sparta. Sparta official name is Earl Williams.
Thank you.
So I have to document the thing. That's how it's going to feel.
Yeah, man, Jerry, we're here to educate as well as entertain.
Yeah, man, yeah. Sparta, I never know Sparta really might have print. When them called me and I said, Sparta, you said Annandale.
Yes, what was amazing about Spartacus, you know, or Sparta as them call him, you know. Sparta never rich, you know.
No.
But Sparta take the last dollar I have and support Pembroke football and
Yeah,
buy a little shirt. And he used to go out and try run him little team, the man coach and all that. Let me tell you something, man. The man had an influence on me, not because he was a footballer, no, but because of his passion for the game.
Yeah, man.
And his passion for Pembroke. No,
love for Pembroke.
exactly. Love him for football and Pembroke. No, I'm getting him, I call him man the stalwart of Pembroke.
Mm-hmm.
And that man I go call, as a stalwart of Pembroke, Sally Miller.
Yeah, man. Yes.
Foundation.
Was my last minor league coach. The year, the 70, if I remember, 77 or 76 was my last year minor league. And the team was not as talented as the teams prior because, again, when you talk about coming from man like Diego and Richie Sample and Pregs and all them kind of baller there.
At different level, yeah. At different level of man upon. Yes, a better level baller than the Prince. Right,
yes, exactly. I would just never have in key positions, like we never really had. I'm gonna tell you who hurt the team. I'll call out his name because you interview him, Danny Green. And me tell Danny Green this and I talk to him back. Danny Green migrate pan way.
Yeah, because that him say when minor league are playing at the summer, if they're foreign, yes, him they talk about that. And come back and go Calabar, yes.
Let me tell you something, man.
That's why I'm going to play Money Cup for Calabar, right? Because it's like when we are playing Money Cup training, they're foreign, yes.
Yeah, let me tell you something, man. Danny Green. Danny Green never migrate. Pembroke that do something that year there in a minor league because we don't only have Porky. Or whatever you we come from doing a part named Dookie. There wasn't Washington guy and Dookie they come from. Dookie they good, And the man Porky up front, But Porky was a dribbler. Porky that salad all day, year pie all day. But Porky just failed to finish and goal win games,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I got draw in the memory. Pembroke played Donny Park and Salino was the coach. I don't know if you remember this game. If I didn't did it. You remember me I leave the field covered in blood?
No.
What am I to play? Pembroke or Baldwin Christian?
At Pembroke, I drop some ball at the midfield from Donny Park. Then time I play against Robin, Sewell.
That's a Burton, yeah.
Yes. Then they have a youth at the midfield named Wimpy. We never really rate Wimpy to that, but them are both Wimpy. Right? Who else them they have? Big Ed. Big Ed was Big Ed was on right wing and I killed Fallybush with shit. Fallybush was our left back,
I can't remember that name that they called to Fallybush.
Fallybush there,
Yeah?
Fallybush used to play football with me at Calabar and Fallybush come at Pembroke team, he play for Pembroke Estates and then he come at Pembroke come play at minor league. He play a wing back for me that year. Ray was on that team as well. But yeah, the thing now, we are play some ball, And the man in real life, I mean, everything come through the midfield. Like Ken said, knock out that boy there. And I mean my talk. And next thing we know, I used to go Calabar, my name Omar Grant. Just come through and give me one blood clot elbow in my mouth, And me think the whole of my mouth destroy because my teeth. Come out of the game. Me have come out. They never send nobody for replace me now. Because they never really have nobody else to put in. Salino never have nobody else to put in. Could have hold it down. And me come out and I peer blood, my whole mouth mash up and I peer blood me sit down the front of my shirt.
Yeah.
And Salino look at me and say, Paul, he say, Harvey, you can't go back in. I say, boy, Salino no, I'm dizzy and everything. And I say, Paul, the man I'm going to if you don't go back in. I'm basically just go back in and play. Right? And the game ended up tie, I think a 2-2 or something like that, It's either a draw 2-2. But I call out Salino as a stalwart of Pembroke football because he loved the game and he loved Pembroke and he put a lot of his own resources into the football in Pembroke.
Yeah, man.
And you're a special about Sally now, yeah. You didn't mention it, Sally was barely older than we,
Exactly. Sally was only 1 or 2 years older than me.
Exactly. I'm just going to ask you. Sally probably did have a Calabar, just leave Calabar when I go to minor league team.
Absolutely. No, the thing with Salino, Sally was very good organizer. Now, tactically as a coach, he was learning at the time. His influence was Dutch football and come up Pembroke with a 4-4-2, went up drawing much more games than we won. Because the 4-4-2 formation is basically a defensive formation. We basically didn't have the personnel to really benefit from that formation. We had Pokey and Dookie alone up front.
Yeah, that's a new formation. It plays a lot nowadays, but you're right. A 4-2-4 is the traditional formation.
Exactly. I'll play
4-2.
Yeah.
I'll play 4-2-4 the year before.
And traditional wing of them, yeah.
And put 4-4-2, and it was a whole new thing to us.
Yeah,
and we know
that again.
Yeah. But I have to call him out to the stalwart of Pembroke football. Now I call a man, who is not a stalwart, but I call him a character of Pembroke. Pembroke had some unique characters, Sporty.
Yeah, man. All man, Alan start about Sporty, Prince start about Sporty, Roots start about Sporty. Sporty is you're right. Sporty.
No, Sporty, was a KC man, if I remember right,
No, I think a Kingston Tech Prince.
Kingston Tech,
yeah.
Right? The correction.
Yeah.
And he was academically gifted.
Yeah, man.
But I don't remember 1 minute is Sporty, a year so Sporty pass so much GC, and next thing Sporty mad.
Yeah.
And in brain would have go in and out. But the thing with Sporty, he might have come at the football field. And then no one then you'd have seen come out there and play with us. And you'd have seen him have some talent. He would have do something brilliant to the football. And then next thing him go mad again. Me say I'll Sporty up in the bush of Calabar, cook cow tail, oxtail, cheese pan, him and the next madman and split pin,
Yeah.
Pin? Split pin.
No, I don't know that name there. I don't know that name there.
Split pin wasn't an original Pembroke man, but he used to come through Pembroke and him and Sporty always hang around at the football field with them two madman self. But me that call it Pembroke character.
But keep the name of Pembroke, man.
Yes, but hold on now. It get interesting. Pembroke had a next character named Big Uncle.
Yeah, man, that's a look, brother.
Exactly. I don't remember his rightful name, but the man is
about that. Look name was Howard McDonald, I think, Big Uncle, or Richard McDonald.
Yeah, no, let me tell you something about Log a bigger man for me, And Calabar, I reach Calabar. But no people.
Me crazy.
Hey, Log used to go Calabar?
Yeah, man, Log used to go Calabar, man.
I never know that, I never know that at all. That's a Calabar. Log is a Calabar old boy.
Yeah, man. So check this out. Log was a very brilliant student, too, very smart,
You could have said that. With my organization ability later on, and we're not going to talk about that. But it wasn't a small brain.
Well, I put it to you this way, Bring up Big Uncle, because Big Uncle was a very good footballer,
Yeah.
And when he in the midfield, no pressure, nobody can pressure Big Uncle, Kind the big, the light on his toes,
Yeah.
Right? I think he been playing Major League Pembroke.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And
yeah, man.
The thing with Big Uncle, I don't know why, but all of a sudden Big Uncle start losing head. And then he was fully gone.
I know that most of the man them blame all of them man that will go crazy. The man them blame it for weed.
Well, me actually say we don't know if everybody, boss. Because in the same Folly Bush, the Kenneth Higgs Watson. Are we mad Folly Bush?
Yeah,
we
man.
don't know.
A weed man, I will put my ear, Prince, because when we talk about Sporty, Alan has talk about Sporty pan film thing. Must remember when them there smoke and like Sporty get. We don't know if everybody here, Prince. So can't talk about that. And we're not going to blame the original weed man. I talked about him earlier. We're not going to blame much.
So much dead.
Yeah, you not tell me. Tell me Silver Pembroke, Prince.
Well, you have now. We call out Sporty. We call out Big Uncle. A youth named Murray. I don't remember Murray's first name. But Murray go a foreign, And like him mother send him down on Pembroke for cool him off and they run far and ready, you know. And he come down. He come down about, I go say about 78, he come down. Murray just start smoke the weed and then but I go back a fire, you know. Murray just, enough weed at Jamaica and it's free because everybody I give weed, too much weed about the place. You understand?
Yeah.
And Murray just stay at Jamaica and then bother with fire no more, man. I think him dead down there, you know. But talk about some girls. They're not the best looking, but they were certainly, as any say, hot. Girl, man, I only can remember her nickname. They used to call her Molly's Head. Come from Carrie, you know. Molly's Head, boy, she there everywhere, man. Everywhere. Every football game, every little event, every dance, you look, that's the Molly's Head there, man. Just a girl will love hang out, you know?
Yeah,
man. Socialite, true socialite.
Yeah, exactly, true socialite. Vibes girl, if you call them that, right? But you always, you can't go to look a party and you reach out there and you know, see Molly's Head show up little more. You understand me, I say? And that's the because you don't know, so somebody, you know, you get a dance, you might even get a free food because you don't know who hook up the food. You know?
Yeah.
Exactly. So Molly's Head was also one of them character that call her a stalwart, right? But because she's a girl, you know, you don't put her in the spicy category, the hot category, right? Alina Quat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Father Quat, sister, you're right.
Yes.
Yeah, man, hot.
How could we forget our Philly, right?
You know, the Paula Quat play for Boystone and Jamaica, right?
Yeah, man, we know that. Right.
I learned football
I
from...
I didn't think about Dintil too, you know.
Yeah, man, he play midfield for Dintil.
Yeah,
great.
Messi to leave. Yeah.
Great player, man. He leave from Pembroke second year, go to Dintil. Paul was just a good youth. Paul passed away, may he rest in peace. You know, after my namesake, I love that youth there. His brother, Asha.
When pass, fam?
Eh?
When pass, fam?
When sick, I'm sick, Paul, or I'm the accident hour.
No, you want the truth or you want me just don't tell you.
I know where you're at for then, because I know him just like that lifestyle there.
After the year then, behind the paid wall.
Behind the paid wall.
Behind the paid wall.
Yeah, but yeah, you don't know. So, let me tell you something about Pembroke. Pembroke, as you know, was not like Ream or Tivoli. It ain't nothing like that.
No.
But for strange reason, a lot of Pembroke man will come a foreign, you know. And when them reach a foreign, you know, the things them with them do is just unbelievable and off the charts, you know. You understand? In terms of them behavior and with the lifestyle with them come up here and live. Me not knock nobody. Everybody make a decision. But that was just while the man the bother Pembroke, right? We didn't come and find like a button, a light switch go off, and just say, boy, I run it ready now. I give you a name. Not a Pembroke man, but live across the way. Norman Knight. Dickie Knight, brother from Jews Avenue. That little man there, I want to tell you something now. National Geographic called me 2 years ago to interview me about a man there. And me turned down the interview.
Okay.
Me turned down the interview. They don't want me to talk about growing up with Norman Knight. Norman.
No, who called you? Who called you for the interview?
National Geographic.
Oh, National Geographic. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Norman know why. I can't to National Geographic. And you might have to edit this out in a Prince, but I can't to National Geographic. Norman are the only serial killer ever come out of the Caribbean.
So hold on, National Geographic did run a story about him?
Them the one do a story about him. And then did I try build a story, and I was somebody they want to talk to because...
So where you know him from? Calabar or Pembroke? You know him never live at Pembroke?
No, him never live at Pembroke, but he used to come at Pembroke all the time.
Okay.
Every day now and at Pembroke, he used to live on Jews Avenue. But now I was a little terrorist, you know. When I say terrorist, you know, You never look a gang like some little youth to follow me to lead them, like 3-4 of them, And then come through Pembroke and terrorize Pembroke youth them, You understand? I mean, I talk about now, man, a 12-year-old, man, I talk about, like him a big, he might do them little thing, You understand?
Yeah.
Right.
He might prepare the way for him later on.
Yeah, he might pave the way for him fame. But you think about it now. When now I reach, now I migrate about 19. Can brother is play Manic of Calabar, Dicky.
Yeah, okay.
But now I reach a fire, man, within instantaneous, man, the man. I don't think now man see 2-year freedom, kind of.
Him that's there to work out.
Boy, the man go all the way to the top. That's all I have to tell you, It's not half a year, but you know the thing, man. What I'm trying to get at is Pembroke is a very diverse community. It produces a lot of academically strong people. You talk about some outstanding people, academically gifted people. It will produce a lot of talented footballers, talented athletes. I mean, track and field too, You know that,
man,
right?
Yeah. Musician. We talk about that earlier. Yeah.
Musician, boy, look for you. Family man Barrett, right? Come from down the road from me, I'm gonna see.
When me talk about him, man, the one that come out this week, Peter Toller, he used to live beside family man. They give me first. Yeah.
Just call a name, Peter Toller. No, Peter Toller, Paul Toller, younger brother. I remember Peter little baby, He was And then after between him and Paul, you'd have Kenneth Toller, otherwise man Guinea. No play minor league, man, Bowley.
Yeah.
The Bowley was a nice, smooth, rugged center forward. If you go Casimir too, in the academy, we talk about you're brilliant academic. They also go Calabar. You talk about you're brilliant academically. That youth there. Now, let me ask you, Pembroke produce a lot of brilliant academic youth and good footballer. The Gilfillian them was very talented academically,
At a Bertie them family.
Bert and brother, and the one next brother, Keith, right? You'd have Albert and Keith.
Was that older brother come? I just Bert alone they know, and they have a younger sister named Kamla. I never know Bert. I think Kamla was his cousin or sister.
Yeah, man, they have a brother man who actually play football at Duke University. Come on scholarship. You still go Woolmark. Let me tell you something, man.
When me get Plum with this, because Plum used to live near them. Plum used to live on Cove near them. I ask Plum about them. Yeah, Plum I know more about them. I ask him.
Yeah, man. He might know them, man.
Yeah, that's a last cells of them. They might come on. He might talk to Thursday Field. So yeah, remind me about Bird to them. Yeah.
No, let me tell you something now. Pembroke produce the footballer there. Now talk about a man when I know. Buckner, Michael
Buckner, yeah, Patosi man, yeah.
One of the most wassiest midfielder you ever see back in that game.
You're on.
But you're the thing about Bucky, Bucky was academically gifted too.
Yeah.
So what I tell you, most of the man them was all rounder.
Yes, man, the man in the good now.
The man them good in a sports and academic.
All right, we can't name
which are what them a big fan now in a school, because most of the youth them all them care about them.
But that's the reason why all of them did migrate and leave, because
Jelly.
The ability for the boat.
Exactly.
Right, and also after them playing career, them still was able to advance themselves in a life.
Yeah, exactly.
Beyond the point of struggling, yeah.
And then, hold on, man. That was a beauty about Pembroke, We had, I don't know what, we do. I understand what, we were a community.
Yeah, man.
Because I'll tell you something.
Without a doubt.
Me live on Chippenham Avenue, Me couldn't go on a car with a Razel on a car with my mother and hear about it in a box.
No, exactly.
Yes.
Because like them say take a village to raise a child, so I know where people say I'm blind.
I want to go on a true story. So I basically migrated in 1981, somewhere about 81, 82, right? Come and farm, come play football and all that. Oh, my Jamaica, no one did take a flight and go down. And in 1994, one of the things them used to do, we used to always go to Pembroke. I mean, if I drive through Pembroke, I always walk through Pembroke. Why do I walk through Pembroke? Because I saw me grow in them. Used to walk
Yeah,
on
man,
foot.
you're comfortable
Yeah,
walk from all
man.
the road them, yeah.
Exactly.
Sir,
No,
where you stay?
there was a yard up on where the road of the asphalt footballer them come from again. Where the road the name
Kane Current.
Kobe.
Covey. A
Yeah,
Covey.
Kane Current and Kobe, yeah.
Yes. But they on Covey. It's the one run by the gully, right?
No, the goal here over one, Calbeck Avenue,
The
lad.
goalie of
No,
Calbeck.
no, it might talk about Sandy gully now, you know.
Oh,
You got the Annandale.
Annandale. All right, so the one over
Annandale and we run beside the goalie.
ball and they come from Annandale, Covey, and Kane Current.
yeah. Asphalt ball them
Them
come
the-
from that end. Angandale, Aqualita, Kane Current, and Kobe, yeah.
But Kane Current, they also have the Freedom man them. So, anyway, I'm going to tell you a story now to me. So, I'm there on Covey. And there was a certain, some used to go Calabar. I used to walk through Pembroke all different kind of way, you know. And there's also there was a big Bombay mango tree. I used to jump the fence and climb the man tree and pick 2 mango and run, you know. And the man used to say, I said, little boy, I'm going to flash and left him, right? I have 2 mango, my gun, right? Years later, I'm there for him. I go home on vacation. I walk through Pembroke. I have a little female friend with me. I walk through Pembroke. And I see the house when I used to climb the fence and jump at the man, hit the man, Bambi mango. I'm going to stop. I'm going to say, hey, you see that tree? I used to climb that tree. And he said, you climb that tree? Look how big that tree is. I said, yeah, man, my little boy, I'm on a tree. Couldn't conquer me, you know, me up in there, right? And me did a stop in front of the house. I'm going to say a little old man come out. What do you mean, Wola? I'm going to remember him face, but he remember me. I'm going to look on him. I'm going to say, he might look at me like he might wonder why I'm standing up in front of him house, right?
Because you're a big man, you know, yeah.
And I'm going to look at him and say, you don't remember me, do you? I'm saying, nah. I say, I used to come from Calabar and stop and climb that tree and steal the mangoes, man. And all of a sudden, him say, are you that? I be like, I lie, you know. I say, boy, you know something, man. I'm sorry I had to take your mangoes, man. And next year, them used to try to steal mango out, but we never have no success. It was the middle of them yard, you know.
Yeah. But Elvis them yard. Elvis and Mike.
Yeah.
Mango tree, man, if you remember it, you know.
Oh, you mean the big Bambi?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, say, man.
Yeah, man. We try to steal mango out of that and never have no success, you know.
Hold on, I'm going to tell you a story about Pembroke. And Philip can relate to this, you know, because I talk about people. Remember one time at Jamaica, you can't, them not clappers.
Right.
Yeah.
Them band clappers at Jamaica. And we used to make a clapper sim, because I have a pipe cock, we put the sulfur in the pipe cock.
Oh, me too, man.
Yeah.
With a nail.
Right, with the nail, I'm a boss. And yeah, I'm a neighbor, I'm a good friend that afterwards, man. She there now, Miss Lewis live in front of me.
Yeah.
25 Calbeck Avenue, I'm cross road at 66. And one
AKA CNN.
One night, yeah, man. Just like I said, there's nothing going on the road that she not tell you, you know. Right? And one night,
She know things before them up.
yeah, man. One night, she just coming back and I will line up in about 10. I will line up and the whole of Calbeck Avenue line up. I will light up the clappers and eyes and she run out with her cutlass, you know. I shot my cutlass on the ground, you know. I said, she will catch I said, she attacked the old man and old lady and she will catch me.
Oh, shit. Boy, let me tell you something, man. Pembroke was special. I want call.
I know that was a Christmas treat.
Yeah, man,
That was a
never
regular thing
forget
at
that
Christmas
film.
time.
Hold on. I want to call out her next name. One of the most beautiful girl ever come through Pembroke. Very smart. Judith Dallas, man.
Yeah, I know that name there now.
It sounds familiar, you know. Which part you used to live?
You call it, you know, she sleep on the same COVID there, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, live on the same COVID, man. And it's a COVID Annandale. But I know she live one of them. Because I used to go check her now and then.
Yeah, probably Annandale, because some hot girl used to live at Annandale.
She used to go St. Jude's. Very tall, very beautiful.
Tompa there, and I know how that in a field. Like, I'm
Yeah,
And
yeah, man.
Hold on, man, Tompa. Tompa play minor league, come out for the minor league team with me, and Tompa's a very good footballer, man. Love Tompa.
Yeah.
Him brother, Lukey the back.
Yeah.
And the one next never next brother. The whole of them the bad. Only Thump alone never bad.
No, right. Thumper does
Yes,
focus
always
on
an
the ball.
exception.
Yeah.
Well, Thump just decide so boy I'm gonna focus on football. But we
Football
love
and the
Thump.
books. Yeah.
St. George's man.
Mm-hmm.
And boy,
You say that
yeah,
talk about the girl, what's she name? Dallas?
yes, Judith Dallas and she have a
Judith
sister
Dallas.
named Kia. Messi our baby father, I know. The very first child she ever had, Messi was our baby father, I know.
Oh, really? I never know that, yeah.
Yeah, man,
Mother
Messi.
conquer.
Hmm?
Oh, yes. I know how we might talk no jelly.
You know?
Yeah, because the man couldn't believe some Messi cracked that nut there.
Messi put in the work, man. Messi put in the work, man. You take a little bit of time, Messi, I walk up that road there. Yeah, there.
That's that journey well spent.
Man, Kobe?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Kobe.
So me know who?
Time said she used to go St. Louis. Yeah, man, it's a brown thing, man.
Yeah.
No, she not so brown, but she not so dark.
Well, me say brown, me not talk red enough, but she not dark.
Yeah,
she like,
exactly.
she look a bit above her, what I call a Red Bull, like, who me could have said, kind of almost little lighter than jelly.
You can't call her that, but yeah, man, that was Messi.
You know, like Peter's sister, Arlene.
Yeah, the complexion.
It's like a complexion like that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Me know we might talk, man. I can't want him say, yes, when him say she got all the childhood,
No,
it's like me start.
St. Jules. I want to tell you something.
Man, all the childhood you say a while. Because me know, you have a thing where they live on Kobe got all the childhood, but look good. But me, one thing, the bottom line though, you see the woman with Messi breed, it's a hot thing because I remember man I say, oh, Messi get that.
Oh, beautiful.
No.
Beautiful girl. I was in love with Judith Dallas, man, but immigration mashed up my plan, which, you know, you go away, you know, Papa, people forget about.
But even Triad's sister, Carol, she was a good looking, a good looking girl in there, Pembroke.
Started loaded, man. It was just even, you stop at a little man, try pass you and stick with a girl, you know, but they never have a lot of success.
I just say early in the film, Pembroke was all inclusive, you know.
Yeah, man, Jelly, we don't need to go outside.
I just say no Prince early, I know. Pembroke was like, from the baddest of man, the most notorious of man, to the most intellectual.
Listen, we cover all facets of life,
Yeah, man.
When you come to Pembroke, you come to university.
Yeah.
There you go.
You want me to describe Pembroke now? You see, like some people say, Prince Pembroke, you come from one side of the track or the other side of the track.
Yeah.
Pembroke was the track.
Yeah.
We live at Pembroke.
It's a melting pot.
Yeah, man.
Because no matter where you come there with any differences, you just fall in place and deal with unity.
Pembroke wasn't left or right on the track or uptown or downtown. Pembroke was the track, man. The train track. You see what I said to you?
It's a neutralizing ground.
Yeah. Well, what was unique? You see, me grew up on Chippenham Avenue, you know. What was unique? Oh, rah. One time we all form a little team named Chippenham All-Star, you know. We go to UN and go get them. UN, they never have a little community team. We take a little barefoot man, them. And some little, all of me alone most of their boots. Me and my brother most of their boots. Most of the money they have boots. So go up, go get UN then what? 7 Love, something like that. You know, UN then put together and play them.
Yeah, man, because I think, you know, so me there tell Jelly in one of the earlier chat, them, I think UN then did carry a team complain at Pembroke Corner League one year, you know.
Yeah, the new it was called Marvel UN.
Yes, yeah, Prince. Exactly.
Right.
With Darby keep and
yes.
Center. Yeah. Darby was playing center. My brother named Darby, them have a fat goalkeeper to another with it. Yeah.
But that little section of Pembroke, you know, down my little ends, you know. We produce a lot of little football, you know. But we also have a little man that used to love real get trouble, you know. We have a little man named Johnny Green. Johnny Green used to get so much trouble, man. Every minute Johnny Green has some fight with somebody. Never older brother. When the film street name was again, because again, everybody in Pembroke have a street name, you know.
Yeah, man.
Brother.
A nickname is a must, you know.
He may not go do some things, the boy get in a serious trouble and have to do some time, but I try to remember film name. Because shot them. You remember you them call a shot? You see why I look a big head under 50?
Yeah, Daniel, that's how family the nickname shot.
Shot.
Shut a Pembroke, man, or come and go through Pembroke, Well, shut is to go through every little year upon him under 50 and rob people,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
He's a real bandit.
Yeah, man, was a bandit.
It never gonna last long when I feel, because we'll have a way to get to that
Yeah,
people.
well, Jelly, I know it's a wrong those last.
Not in a
Them
Pembroke.
things they not have longevity.
As I said earlier, we have a couple man that's hold on Pembroke at certain, and a man about to come test it at all. And
Right.
that thing when we like about Pembroke Prince, it's like them man they never in Vigo know you at all for come join them with nothing,
No.
You may have said to you, it's like we know what the man can do and capable of doing, but the man never said to you, say, I have to come to this, Them just are defend Pembroke at certain. I have to hold up.
Them are different Pembroke while help maintain it's what I say no.
The flavor,
It's the flavor, the demeanor of the area. You see what I say?
Yeah. It never lead to say
The reputation of the area, rather.
Never change at all, Phil. They make sure the reputation.
Them no want, for make it be a bad man town or not. Them just want it as it is, and them protect the people. Them
so no
who
bully
are
never
sick
live
to
a
that.
Pembroke. A man couldn't bully a man and get out of it no easy way at all.
Yeah.
None of that at all. Where a man say none of that. Well, in a certain other community that should happen, that never happen at Pembroke at all.
Right, that's why my man tell the youth and I ring the bell, cause you know say my man, the bigger man now go support that.
But
Biggie.
let me ask you about two man Prince. But you must know them because we come from here down here and we go Calabar too. Ivor Davis and David Davis. David used to run. David died recently. And the post on Facebook, Patos on Facebook. I mean, say most know them man. We live beside the postal agency on Pembroke Drive.
I know both of those guys very well. They live right around the road from Pembroke Drive. Now, Ivor was attending Calabar with my brother because he was younger than David.
No, Ivor, I'm in the same class, man. Ivor and Owen take common entrance together, and Harvey,
Ivor died, I don't know, 4 or 6 years ago under tragic circumstances. I heard may have even committed suicide. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Bowley talk about that, Bowley talk about that either on the podcast or behind the paid wall about Ivor.
Yeah. So there's some circumstances that made the news which I won't go into.
Yeah.
But,
I know what we talk about that. We talk about that. Yes.
Now, David, before we even go into David, I will call our next name, which is not an original Pembroke man, but you see a Pembroke every day. I youth named Eldemire, right? And used to call him German, a brown, a light skinned dread. Used to go Calabar, Erwin Eldemire. You know that name? Erwin now influenced David, And David was a very talented athlete. But and David.
Part from originally.
Yeah, exactly. And David take a turn for the worse when he touch the weed,
Again, remember what talk about that,
Weed on everybody, boss.
No,
I'm sure the weed transform the man.
Go on, what do I say?
I'm saying weed transform the man. The man, they come a Calabar now. Class 2 athlete, He was big, he was strong, he was fast, right?
Yeah.
And Herb McKinley took a real liking to him and wanted to probably turn him into a national level sprinter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch the weed, man. Him done him career.
He mash up after that, that's all.
Him done him career, man.
Yeah, man.
And him just destroy himself, really. I mean, and it burned me because again, this is a man who grew with me.
A Pembroke man, that a Pembroke original man, that family that again, man. You have two sisters, you have an older sister and a younger sister.
Yes, right from the ends there. And our youth used to play football up on the street till him start gravitate towards track.
Track and field, yeah.
Talented youth. I'm going to call our next name after track. You ask about them two there. Them youth, they go Calabar me. David was an athlete. Ivor was more of an academically inclined.
Academic, yeah. Ivor went down to become. Ivor they go Eastern Europe, go to medicine.
Yes, there you go.
Hungary, one of them Eastern European country there. That I remember.
So quite couple Pembroke man go Cuba and Russia go study. You didn't know that?
Yeah, man. Yes.
Yeah, man. Then you remember at that time I talk about the boss for Pembroke.
Oh,
and them man they did have the link.
Yeah, talk, hold on, switch it up again. But just remember, a man, you know. A man talked to me a couple years back, and a man used to play football with, and he tried to come out for the minor league team, but he wasn't that good. He couldn't make it. Stylistics.
Yeah, man, I start to stylistics and I asked him for come on. Man, Dico. I think he said Dico, I'm cousin, yeah.
Yeah, man, Dico, I'm
Dico,
cousin.
I'm
No,
cousin, right. And Dico used to go KC, I think.
Dico went to KC. Everald Dixon. Everald Dixon. Very good.
Stylistics went to
The man
Stocks.
KC could have played Major League for Pembroke. The man did that good, but he
Yeah,
was put on.
yeah, Dico, the skillful, man. Yeah.
But let me tell you a story. Stylists to come out there, you know, and I practice every evening. You know. I'm not tired for shift style, you know, and salad style, you know. The last time me and him talk, you know, a couple years back, he never said to me, he used to call me Prince. He said, Prince, why you do so fast, man?
See him talk for trainer. See him.
You know, I mean, what do you mean by fast? Boy, I could have never catch you, you know. You used to just move the ball around quick, you know.
Yeah.
But the thing is style, you know, style is super slow, you know.
Yeah.
Slow like molasses, you know, and the thing about yeah, you know, molasses move slow, you pour it out of the back. And that was the thing with style. Him, they have the talent, you know, but in too slow. You know, and if you're fast for football, if you're fast for play, and that very small field of Pembroke, you know, because like, you know, it was not regulation size, that's why they ban it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When me come to college up here, you know, because me grew up Pembroke, as you know, and play football at Pembroke for many years. When me come to college, you know, and then give me grass, you know, and a big field, you know. The first ball me touch and run through the whole of the white boy, them, you know. Coach blow him whistle and say, where me come from, you know.
Yeah. I hope you not tell him Jamaica, you tell him Pembroke. Fuck up him brain.
On the ball, Pembroke, right?
He wouldn't even know what Pembroke is, but at the time, he know somebody come from Jamaica, but they want to know
where you learn them skill from.
When me learn for play.
Yeah.
I'm learn for play upon a little dirt field at Pembroke.
Yeah.
Said,
But bigger than that is the fact that you teach yourself.
Said, Prince, you never play Major League for Pembroke and at all.
No, just minor league only. Log them they take over the football at Pembroke now. Log them to come to me and want me to come out for the Major League side. At this time, the man did move a certain way with the football, and they affiliate the Pembroke football with the Pan American
thing. Yes.
Pan African.
I never really want to take that political stance there, you know.
Yeah.
Because
that was part of the reason why Pembroke football did kind of take a different way.
Yeah, exactly. Come to me and say, boy, let me call me Harvey, and say, Harvey, come up for the side, you know. And at the time, I go cast, and I look for leave and come and find pan scholarship and thing, and it just, I say, I never tell him no, you know. But at the same time, I say, boy.
And you see that's the way I tell you now about Log and you. That's the testament and the respect we have for Log, you know. Because even though you not play, him not bring no bullyism to you if they have to play now. In a certain community, you don't have to play.
Well, yeah, but
you know that. If you
I know that.
Yeah.
I tell you, my practice, because I get a thing, you know. Remember Berger, Anthony Johnson?
Yeah, man, yeah, that's a Mifkel older brother.
Exactly, Mifkel. Mifkel love me as a ball, and I love him too, right? Now, with the Pembroke as a youth, I used to go watch them the Major League team practice, and Berger kill it with Pembroke, and Berger make it up, you know. And they up at the top field, and just say, some man pan some bike just coming out. Not man from Pembroke, not even man from the area, you know. We out.
Outside, man, yeah.
And you know what it was? It was Tivoli guard man, you know.
Guard man, them come for Berger.
Yeah, man, and basically look on him and tell him, say, boy, you better show up and practice at Tivoli, you know. And basically threaten him life, you know.
Right.
And that's all Berger, you know, go Santos.
Yeah, I'm have more protection than Santos.
He have more protection than Santos. We never have no bad man like that could have deal with Tivoli guard, man.
No.
But Santos back it from Vineyard Town and wherever them come, you know?
Archive, man. Yeah.
Exactly. So,
but hold on, we can't make that slip, you know. Guys, simple to take it, you know. You feel it, you see, I get another answer for the question why Pembroke couldn't sustain to keep them. Because man want to play for Pembroke and other man come tell them, and I say, and we know that, we know what I talk about.
Right.
If Pembroke never got take it up a certain way, and we never want to, not that we couldn't,
if
we take the bodies a certain way, the man have to leave.
Yeah.
well, exactly. I mean,
if all of me I said it's not if or not but the man them have to leave because of your life.
mm,
It's not even say them want no. It's like them as a rise. Another light, another joke thing, and the man say if you not come play. Look what they done to then.
yeah.
You remember what
Well,
happened
let's
to then?
say,
That a well-known publicized thing, then a play
yeah.
down a garden and him live a Maxfield. And the man him come for him. That's why then in up a Clarendon College him talk about this before. And then on a program and talk about this, That's why I'm in up a CC. Him couldn't play at all.
Yeah.
Come remember I play a garden the year before now. For Tivoli Garden team will win the 76. We beat Calabar Prince in the finals.
Exactly.
That's why I'm in up a Clarendon College field.
Mm,
He couldn't go back at Tivoli.
Figure that.
He couldn't go back at Tivoli go play and live a Maxfield.
yeah, and I want to tell you something to you. Look on the same Robin
And
there.
all of them think there is a sad situation in a car. Them thing that hurt the development of the sport.
Of course.
But again, a lot of footballers, them take those things into consideration when they were considering playing for other teams. Like a Pembroke man would have more likely leave from Pembroke and go play a Santos and go play a Cavalier and go play, on a them kind of club football than go and do.
Ellison Flats.
Because Ellison, yeah, you go Harbour View, because them team that they are bad man, I back them too, You understand me? I say?
Yeah, right.
You never see a Pembroke man leave and go Donny Park go play football. Name one.
Yeah.
No, right. No. That never
So-
at all.
Exactly. So, but them go and go play with the other team, them where can back them up and at the same time have some respect in the football arena, right? No, and you rarely in a Pembroke at the Pembroke major league level. The only man me remember as an outsider actually lace up for Pembroke. Real outside, I'm saying real outside. You can correct me on this one. Was Lyda Uncle,
Yeah.
Uncle, He never played for. But the reason why he was allowed to do that, Uncle never really come from Tivoli.
Yeah.
Uncle was not, he played for Tivoli Garden High School, but Uncle was not from the Tivoli Garden community.
Yeah. So he could have played in the community when he was there. Yeah.
Uncle one of my good brethren, him then in Connecticut or New York. He probably retired now, but Uncle come up here and get educated and have a good career. I forget the company he used to work for, but as a youth, I respect him. Never a sister named Donna. Donna was very beautiful. Another one, oh man, I forgot call out that girl name. Sharon Lawrence, Judine Lawrence, Paul Lawrence, sister them. Some beautiful girls from back in the day, man. You know if you remember that you used to go Arden, named Taxter.
No, which part I used to live?
Oh, that name ring up there.
Panam, Marywood,
What him last name?
Taxter was him last name.
Taxter. Okay, Taxter. No, I mean, no. Yeah,
Team
okay.
sister was very beautiful as well, extremely. She used to go Woolmers. She come up them, but down my side. Very beautiful woman, man. Very beautiful woman. She lived in Florida somewhere, if I remember right. But Pembroke go ahead.
Let me ask you something, Prince. More find out if you think, because when you're there at Pembroke and you played football for a long time, were you looking back, are you amazed at the organizational structure what Pembroke had in terms of organizing the corner league a certain way? Because we come and see it and we take it for granted. And
You mean back
then, me I talk. Back then, I mean I say,
oh, absolutely. That you see, that's the thing. Pembroke, all that all got started, I got to call out one name, Raleigh Briscoe. Raleigh Briscoe could have traveled, I was one of them few money back in the day where I used to go vacation in America and vacation in Canada. And I think Raleigh they come up here, and spend some time in Canada and him see how them there run them league, And when him come back again, Raleigh Briscoe is a very passionate man about football, Let me tell you how passionate Raleigh was. You can't find anybody fitter than Raleigh Briscoe in the whole Jamaica.
No, that is without a doubt, yes.
Raleigh used to train and run, and I mean, trust me upon this, right? Raleigh come back at Jamaica, And next thing I don't know how exactly it go down, but next thing you have a corner league start,
Yeah, man, I want to talk to him about that, man. We'll pull him
man. You know how the original teams them
And
were
the
formed.
concept. Ben to talk about it, you know. Ben to talk about it. But I want to know a little more about it. And give me a little detail. But
Well,
we want to talk to Raleigh. Raleigh Briscoe, I think, got the key.
yeah, me the too young for actually be into those, you know, those intimate details. But I forget a shout out to a man, you know, Roots Nathan.
Yeah, man. Yes,
What
yes.
What's special about Roots is it means an original Pembroke man. And Roots passionate about Pembroke football. Thing what drove Pembroke football back in those days wasn't money.
No.
It was the passion for the game. We had certain people, I mean, Bobby Fire. I forget Bobby real name right now.
Robert DeKinney.
Robert DeKinney, yeah, the racehorse. And there you go. We'd have a man named Mr. Jimmy. He was carrying a manager, you know. Mr. Jimmy left him 38 and was having them little back pocket them.
Yes, I like Dirk, sad.
Yeah, man. Protection.
Yeah, man, Dirk said him 38 too. You know what's up, right? And the man, they just support Pembroke football 100%, you know.
But
the Miller family. I've called out the Miller family. You know why? A lot of football teams to use for them house as a changing room.
Right. Said Mango the man them used to change under that too.
No, yeah. When Major League played, that's like the changing room for true. Yes.
He changed over there when I play for minor league. Me change right over there upon that the veranda in the living room from the middle of them house. Right?
Yeah. I remember that. I know I just talk about that. I just said the football team halftime come also.
Yeah.
But so you see them the kind of people, man, Pembroke. I will call out a man name, you know. Ronnie Bop and his brother Neville Drake.
Yes.
Well, Neville Naptali was a hell of a football player, you know.
Yeah.
He was a very good football player. I don't know how the man there no play Major League for Pembroke. But Pembroke is too deep in a talent. That man like Pembroke in the center position. You understand? Pembroke, you see Pembroke play. But Pembroke used to do some things, boy, unbelievable. You can't even put them to words. You know? Him and balance. You know. That Pembroke backline, man.
And the first man was a real life bicycle kick, you know.
Boy, I don't know what you could even call it. It was a bicycle kick, but it was more than a bicycle kick.
Apart from when it's pedaled upon TV, Phil, and the first man, yeah.
I know.
The man used to fly through the air and do it, you know.
Yeah.
You know, me remember what Pembroke, the Afro, you know.
Yeah.
The man, the Afro. Nobody
Yeah,
could.
but that weird them time that Ivan Pregs did have Afro one.
Because when I play Rising Prince, even when I play ball, the Afro still smooth same way. The Afro nah.
You know, Preco sisters to do the man here, man. You didn't know that? You know, sir, Preco sisters to do the man here. I forget
his name again. Yeah, them just live up a call look at you a little bit before move on coping. I know you talk to her.
Yeah, man. You know, sir, she come a foreign and then go back to Jamaica and marry my book and bring come a foreign, you know.
Oh, we never know that.
Yeah. Love, man. Pembroke love, man. You know much people from Pembroke married to each other back in the day there. First love. Not, you know, you not leave your girl in a boss. Pembroke people, Pembroke woman was something special.
Yeah, man.
You know, and
was a bunch to choose from.
Yeah.
Well,
some of them just left you drooling.
An abundance.
Yeah, man.
I will call out the next Pembroke stalwart. Bobby Culture. You remember that little man there?
Yeah, what you mean, man?
Yeah, man.
Tony got a cousin, you know.
Well, we never know some was Tony got a cousin.
Man. Tony got a cousin, man. The Bobby Culture
Bobby
live near we, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Right
Culture Bobby, right over Miss Bliss.
I remember my older sister. What's her name again? Dan, I think her name. Dana, yeah.
Dana.
Yeah.
Play something, man. That was a good footballer.
Yeah, man. Yes. Yeah.
You know, football and go a different way with it, you know. Right? I'm going to call him on the Pembroke stalwart because he was a vibes, man.
Yeah, man. Bobby Culture know everybody in a Pembroke, man. Yes.
Exactly. Although him stop play football, Bobby Culture can't walk past Pembroke football field and stop over there and start juggle the ball with you, you know.
No, if them have that juggling skill, wicked for true. Yes.
Yeah. Although him go about in business, you know, if him see a ball over there, man, him go
stop and juggle. Yeah.
You know, see where the man used to come for the triangle jelly and demand for play.
Bobby Culture, some call him a
You
star.
tell the man say we already picked the 2 teams. The man I say, yeah, I'm gonna go come off and give me a run.
Yeah, when I say one because the field, you know, which field I talk about, Prince, we used to play the triangle field in front of.
Tune up there all the time, and as a man, we don't come from the ends. I'm so walk past and soon up there.
Yeah, when I come from school, yeah.
And they have some little goal, and they have 2 little goal when you set up. When you for the steel, they make out or 2 rock
Yeah,
stone.
man. That's when we did make the man them make a tank.
The metal goal, yes. I make, yeah.
Yeah, man. And my boy a tank will make that for you.
I work at tank well, you know.
Yeah.
You know, some Mulla did I work at tank well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. They have a
Tankwell construction do me attacking a car. The company did split up.
You know, them me attack, man.
Yeah, okay. Car Tankwell a Seaward drive a different thing. The one a Seaward drive a different thing. That them deal just with metal fabrication. But the Tankwell construction, there are 4 roads: Mullins Road and Casha Park and Waltham.
I think of the construction Mulla used to work with, you know. But hold on, you know. We pass and see the whole line out there on the triangle. I said to myself, how the fuck them man out here start play football? Too small, man, worse than the football field.
No, man, I say that's some of the best ball. When they miss
yeah, man, some legendary ball play upon that field. Man, all that score goal that drop off of the field.
I think I'm afraid saying that drop off, but you the thing about it, me put a walk past them. Me was a footballer in a Pembroke, you know. And me that walk past them, me wouldn't ever stop and beg a game over there. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. I did not think I was good enough to survive over there in that little triangle.
Yeah.
And I see what make it worse is like whoever gets the attack up to the wider end of the advantage.
Yeah, man.
Because you have to skillful if you attack the narrow end. Don't watch it also.
It's like it narrow towards the end, yes. The triangle, yes. Yeah.
I did not
think... man, it was a true triangle, man.
Yeah.
It was a true triangle.
Don't to Brian them side and watch them side at the narrow part. The last screen.
Boy, I'm going to call out the next man name, you know. And wouldn't necessarily call him a stalwart, what was a man who used to look up to, you know. Prango, you know. Prango.
A million brother, man.
Yeah, I know I'm at that, but you know Prango, Phil.
Yeah, them not tell, but Jerry me I call the man and can't get through. But I will tell him son same need for get in touch with him because I want to get him on the program, but the man wants to call them. I Florida him there. Well, I'm there between Florida and Jamaica, but I don't know.
I Prango used to play for Patoa, say.
Yes. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Prango.
Millionaires, brother.
Shout out Flooney. Why am I shout out Flooney?
Even younger brother used to play for for Upsetters, I mean. Ricky Pro.
Ricky Pro. Yeah, shout out Flooney, Paul. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Flooney. So me and Flooney go way back, Calabar. And when we come on far,
for the record, let's call Flooney right name for it.
Gladstone Hutchinson.
Yeah.
So Flooney
English name.
A hell of a goalkeeper, you know.
Yeah, man, yeah.
But a lot Flooney keep minor league goal with me, you know, right? So I'm gonna tell you something now about Flooney. A lot of people know. Flooney could have played out on the field. Flooney was a hell of a left footer. Flooney could have come out of the goal and play a left back or maybe even a left wing, you know. When Flooney get a scholarship and come up, you know what position Flooney play? Outside left.
Now Flooney used to play upon the triangle with it, you know. And Mulla them, you know.
Let me tell you something, man. Flooney ferocious, man. Now you think about Flooney, I'm gonna share with you now.
Well, with them size tie and calf, better bit.
You know what Flooney lick you, know, death in a boss.
No.
Yeah, man. Thicker than thick that.
Me say Flooney lick you, man, a death. So me tell you something, man. Me there feel, you know. And me there bring some youth from Jamaica to play football. I don't know if you ever hear about that, but we bring a whole heap of youth on scholarship come play football, you know. And Flooney did there in college in Pennsylvania, Lafayette University. Lafayette College, a very good academic school. I mean, never knew at the time to end up there. But me I deal with the coach to bring 2 youth from Calabar to come play for them, right? You them Geddes Alexander. And next you, the next you the name. I can't remember his name right now. But he used to run track and play football. So anyway, me and the coach are reason. I have a son the coach said to me, oh, our Vice President of Academic Affairs is from Jamaica, Mr. Gladstone Hutchinson. Right on, I know the name. I say, you mean Flooney? I hear the thing about it, you know. Them know Flooney by that name at the college. Everybody at the college call him Flooney. Because because that name following from Pembroke all the way to the college. All the way to the college of Pennsylvania. So me actually talked to him on the phone and he remember me. Yes, Prince, very. Long story short, you know, me have a dog, you know. He was a half Rottweiler, half German Shepherd. I'm drive all the way from Philadelphia, go Lafayette, go get Flooney the dog. The dog get big. You used to call the dog Shabba. So if you ever get Flooney pan line, you can ask him about that. But let me tell you something now. Me do rate Flooney. Flooney was, again, when me I play football at Pembroke, there's certain people, me look behind me, you know, certain man at defense, me not fret. Me see certain man in the goal, me not fret. The man in the goal, me never used to worry about was Flooney, Brady, and Chris Maxwell.
Yeah.
3 man there when them there behind me.
3 top flight keeper.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Nothing, right? When it comes to defender, man, Pregs was my guy. Pregs was my guy. Maybe you have a man out there better than Pregs, I don't know, but Pregs was my guy. Messi up on a whole different level, but Pregs was my guy. You understand?
The intimidator.
The
intimidator.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you something. Talk to Pregs' coach. Pregs have a coach up here named Bob Gray. Bob coach Pregs at college, you know, Addison Brothers College, you know. Or me talk to Bob. It's years after Pregs leave, you know. Me talk to Bob Gray. I'm say, me play with Leslie Thompson. Let's call his right name. And so, you play? I say, yeah, me and Leslie Thompson grew up and play football. You know what man say? And so Pregs was vicious. That's the term used to describe Pregs now, because I just said was the intimidator.
Yeah, man.
Pregs no ram, don't piss off sour, you know. Don't, as you used to call him, they used to call him sour too, you know.
Yeah.
Don't piss him off, because when you get pissed off, you know, your ankle, your leg, it a go broke. You understand? And the man said, that was my defender. Once he put a tackle on you, you ain't coming back. I'm saying, yeah, man, the man, them you go. Matter of fact, Pregs, Den, and Zune played for the same college in West Virginia.
No,
What's
last name called?
Zune, Michael Clark.
Zune, Michael Clark. Zune Clark. Yeah.
Zune, Den, and Pregs played at the same college. Addison Brothers College in West Virginia. And that's a Pembroke man. Carlton play at Howard. Carlton actually captain Howard University. Gilfillian in the play at Clemson. Me go RIT go play. Ray play at New York Institute of Technology. Flooney play at Oneonta State. I mean, I go down the list them. Lance Adair the player at college in New York. Maybe Cortland. Sticks, you remember Sticks?
Yeah.
Sticks,
Asphalt, man. Yeah, Sticks.
Yeah, man. Sticks did play a college in Brooklyn. Pratt Institute. Them time they have a wicked team. Yeah, Sticks did play at Pratt Institute. I try to remember that. A Woolly more man. Nicky. See him, Nicky there.
Oh, come on. Yeah, Nicky Nicholson. Yeah.
Nicky was one of my most favorite defenders. You know why? Because Nicky did fast, you know.
And Nicky used to go Calabar when you were there.
Yeah, man. Nicky used to go Calabar. I mean, Nicky and me play on the same house team. Nicky and me play a cast. Let me tell you something about Nicky. No defender no fast like Nicky. Because Nicky was a trap man too, you know. Sprinter, you know. And hear the thing about Nicky now. Nicky never move. I don't know if a Lance him used to do it or him come up with it to himself, but Nicky never move, man. He might always pretend like he might give the ball to the goalkeeper. And as he had run off, intercept the ball, he just change direction and move the ball up the field and over. That was Nicky, you know. Yeah. And the other thing, we respect Nicky fine. Me and Nicky so walk me home from Calabar, cause Nicky did that Calabar me reach a first farm. Nicky used to walk me home and me respect Nicky, cause I hear the thing with Nicky now. Nicky was super smart. When me go ask Nicky dead in the science department, I work on pharmacy degree. Nicky come up here. And go to Long Island University. Then they call Nicky for come play for them. But I don't think Nicky was interested in playing for them. Because they don't know nothing here about Nicky. And that's another Pembroke, man. Lately they come out, there's not a lot of, you see, the difference, back in the day, you used to get a whole heap of Pembroke, man, I get scholarship to come up and play football now.
Yeah.
But the level of playing in Jamaica, in Pembroke, gone, it disintegrate. Because again, the community football is no longer there. The passion.
What I just talk about, let me ask you a question. You think, because when Roots call me, it's like Roots have vision to revitalize Pembroke football a certain way, And in vision, it's like run the football through primary school, like our competition.
It's a feeder system. It will work. Primary
school and the high school.
It will work, but here's the problem. It's going to take mucho dinero, money. Okay.
Yeah, we talk about every week. We try to talk about it because I want everybody idea. I take money. I take a structure in place first.
A group of people. It'll take a group of people like me, Bowley, Roots, to come together and say, well, we're going to go in our one pocket and put X amount of dollars towards.
If you get the funding part, we'll put a structure in place.
You can't reach out to corporate people. People invest.
Once you set the structure, you can't get that, man. That's the point I make.
You can get money, but you have to know who to approach and how.
But before you approach somebody with money, you can't approach them as individual.
No, you can't. You have to show them a little project. Like, I'm not like, I'm not shame in my game. I'm not right Bill Gates a little and say, boy, you have a project on us, Pembroke, help the community.
You have to set up a foundation first or a trust first and say, this is how
you have to write to them, man, and say, boy,
this wouldn't be a problem. You get money for it, man. You would get money.
Definitely. So Bezos when she need $100 million the other day.
Yeah. But the structure of in place. Say you have a board or you have a group of people on the side. And it have to set up in such a way, Prince. It have to outlive we.
Well, that's the thing. Well, here's the thing. Where Pembroke football is today, and we are Roots who like to move it. It's going to take exactly what you just said. It's going to take structure. Yeah. And it's going to take something called loyalty and integrity.
Yeah.
Loyalty because whoever started got to stick with it, and integrity because it's for the long haul.
Yeah, man, it's bigger than you. And it's not just, and for the record, Prince, let me just say this, it's not about football, I talk about like academy for both boys and girls. Academy in terms of like business skill, academic skill.
That's
the football is a big thing, music skill. Like you can say you focus on sports. Music. You just focus on two things.
You're going to bring a more diverse element tonight, which will. Football alone can't do it.
No, it's a sporting academy, and you say, a man might can't play basketball, or what, you have an academy, and you look on the talent, the man say, I got to run them through the academy. But the structure of in place.
You talk about?
Yeah.
Pembroke, at one time, had 4 youth, all of them over 7 feet tall. You didn't know that?
No, I never know that.
Ray Wilmot was one. Ray was 7'6".
That's what tall Ray was.
Either 7'2" or 7'6". Yeah,
Come on,
tell you.
Remember when I say my 6'10", me I telling us we're taller than that. Cause we're taller than tall Mikey.
All right, hold on. I'll give you the fact side. So me there cast I play football at Ray. Dennis Johnson was the coach. I was in Dennis Johnson's office when Dennis Johnson write the scholarship letter recommending Ray Wilmot to New York Tech. You know one of the things that was in that letter?
Yeah.
He is 7'2". That's a Dennis Johnson.
It's one of the questions we should ask when him come on. It's a oversight for part.
Yeah, man, without a doubt. No, but the carriers be a part 2.
Yeah. Well, we hear this and we text me and tell me, because I never know so tall raise.
Yeah, man, really. What's wrong with you, man?
Hold
on, Prince. How tall are you, Phil? You are 6'1"?
6'4".
Yes, you must be very tall to blood clap.
Yeah, man, any tall man, any sister them tall.
All of them tall, exactly.
So me a tall man, but I want to tell you something now. So Ray tall, No, Emperor, no, old timer was 6'2", 6'2", 6'3", old timer. Old timer was 6'2".
That's a old time at all.
Donovan Favre's a old timer real name, right?
Yeah, man, old time at all too.
Yeah,
But
man,
I'm
but
more put him at 6 flat.
give you something now. Old timer, they have two brother. One of them used to call him Emperor. Emperor was 7'6". And the next one, they used to call him Lenti. Lenti was 7'6".
Remember, I said Pembroke produce some tall man to rat it.
Think about it now.
Me know tall Mike, I just a feel you still run a cane current, yeah.
Yeah, man, play. When a man that ball a bounce at you, better duck.
The same tall Mike they are talk about.
Yeah, man, you used to play cricket.
I worked a scholarship for him to go to New York Tech to play basketball. They wanted.
Yeah, well, at that, me used to tell him that. Me said, brother, man, you could have eat a food out of basketball, NBA.
Oh, big time, man, big
I
time.
used to play it, you know, but he did more of a passion for cricket.
Boy, that you the cricket, man. They're good on football team that the foot moves, you know. He never did. Him did too tall for football.
Him
Well,
too tall
yeah, I
for
don't
football.
think he could have managed himself in a football. He would have tumble over.
Him never as skillful as Ray.
In the-
I really love the game. I really play the game long time. But yeah.
But boy, them the 2-man, them the 4-man out of Pembroke could have easily go NBA just based on them alone. The same Dallas girl I tell you about Judith Dallas. She did tall. She about 6 feet tall, 6'2", 6'3", beautiful girl. They never brother, I'm forget to the brother. The whole of them the academically gifted. All of them academically gifted.
Let me ask you a question, Prince, because simply to take you to there for 2.5 hours.
Oh, wow.
And we just feel like one of the easy to, you know, because Prince was talking.
Yeah, well, yeah, man. Because listen, this man have come with a definite passion, Jelly, and it was well embraced by us.
Man. But
Yeah, man.
Only about question, I just make him talk, you know, Phil. I just remember
Yeah, man. But that is sure you said how much it touched him memory box.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the man said him listen to them and it just quench him heart. It's like him said, Jesus, I missed that time of my life.
Well, two last questions I have for you, know, Prince, because I have some other things to go do, because sometimes I have another podcast to do. And but 2 questions I'm going to ask you. One of them, the first one I'm going to ask you, right? Is there, how you feel I bring up back all them Pembroke memories there after all these years? How you feel at that with the memories there?
Well,
yeah.
Well, I'll be very honest with you. It brings a sadness to me, but it also brings a joy. Sadness because Pembroke is not what it used to be.
The unfortunate reality of time, my friend.
Exactly. But the joy is there because I know there's still a whole bunch of us out there still connected to the community. Whenever I go home to Pembroke, whenever I go home to Jamaica, I always make sure I go up to that top football field.
Yeah.
I don't so much go back to the school because I'm not really connect to the school field that much.
I don't feel, yeah, man. How I feel that, yeah.
Yeah, man, the whole grown as jealousy.
Yeah, I'm up to the top.
Yeah, that's
and I'll just sit down and look at it. I actually take a course to Jamaica one time. I actually show him the football field. He couldn't believe it. He said, "This is where you used to play. This is where my formative years in football."
Yeah, right.
You know, so I am sad to see it's not the same community we grew up in. But at the same time, I'm happy that I'm from Pembroke. I'm happy that people like yourself are still trying to bring us back together and bond us, rebond us to each other through the program. The memories of Pembroke are absolutely brilliant and beautiful. Here's a question I'm going to ask myself and I'm going to answer it.
Yeah.
The question is, what did Pembroke do for you?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Exactly.
I will ask a question. I will add a question to my repertoire.
Yeah, well, Jelly, we have asked that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Pembroke gave me love. It gave me an understanding of what real friendship is. It gave me an understanding as to respecting the people who had come before me. A lot of them old timers that I used to look up to growing up in Pembroke, that were a part of my younger years, as look up to them guy there.
Yeah,
That's what Pembroke gave me. Pembroke gave me an understanding of what love is, what real respect is, and what community is. And those things I take those things with me no matter where I go in this world. Nobody can ever separate me from Pembroke. Whenever I meet somebody new, male, female, and they said, Paul, who are you? I always tell them, I'm just a barefoot little boy from Pembroke. They don't know what Paul is, but that is always my answer. I'm just a little barefoot boy from Pembroke. Much love to both of you. I remember Jelly. Jelly used to come on the football field with Patrick, and Jelly choose cricket over football. But I thought at one time he had the potential to be as good as his brother if he really worked at it. But he went with the cricket team because it's more prestigious, I guess, than football. It's much...
Exactly.
I know that.
Jelly had the royalty.
Exactly. Jelly had
toast the queen.
No, the cricket team is easier for me because we couldn't run, Prince. We never have no speed.
Right.
I mean, no fitness.
That's why you're going to use your head, as we always say.
Exactly. Cricket,
because, you see, I not cut your part, but one of the points where you touch upon, which I want to tell people, say, I think I was lacking in the youth, them who play ball today. Them ability for understand the intellectual side of football. Because that is the only way you can succeed at the highest level. You have to know the intellect of the ball.
90% brain, 10% physical.
Man.
I was a thinker.
You see, like how you say, you listen to you even when you say you're going to tackle Lenny Hyde. Because you see, when Lenny get old, I see him think Lenny doing him can't move fast like one time, but him know the game, so him can read the game and anticipate all the moves. And that come through understanding the intelligence of the game. The theoretical part.
You have to have speed, you have to have strength, but more than those two things, you have to be able to think.
Yeah, man. You have to understand the intellectual side of the ball.
No. What you're going to ask me? You had two questions for me.
The second one. The second one really, I just want to know if there's anything we could have asked you, or any story or anything you want to talk about.
Yeah.
What we never bring up at all. Any questions?
Oh, that's a very good question. So, a lot of guys come on your program and they talk about the football, they talk about Pembroke and all that. But nobody ever really talk about the most important thing. The most important thing to me in Pembroke was the bonds that can never be broken from being in that community.
Right.
I mean, I was just touching on Nikki, who I believe you interviewed.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I went to Calabar. Nikki and I play a lot of football in Pembroke. We play football at Cass. We attended Cass. I was in Maryland recently, and I went to go visit Nicky at his business. He's running a pharmacy.
Yeah, man. We heard that. Yeah.
Right. And if I need any advice, if I need any medical advice, if I need any life advice, Nicky's a person I call. Because I have a lot of love and respect for Nicky. Nicky's the same person that he was 40 years ago, 50 years ago. That they never change, right? He never make foreign change him.
Right. He true to himself.
Right. I'm going to call our next man name, Carlton Briscoe, as known as Carly. Now, Carly is a very conservative person, very humble.
Yeah.
He do a lot of talking. Actually, I might even go as far as say Carlton shy. Maybe I might say, but I wouldn't really use that word to describe him. But one thing I can tell you about Carlton, you'll never meet a more honest individual. Carlton, to me, was one of the most hardest working football players I've encountered in my life. And he got Riley's older brother, right?
I tested that, but yeah.
And A lot of people know this about Carlton, but he's academically sound. He's genius, but he's academic. When he actually graduated from Howard. And I ran into his old coach years back, and his coach still talk about him when he was at Howard. You know, and refer to him as, that's my captain. That's the word he used to describe Carlton to me. That's my captain. With that, gentlemen, unless you have further questions.
No, just any closing remarks. If you have any closing remarks.
Closing remark will be, God is in control of all of us, and we must never forget where we come from. When I mean, a lot of people come to this place them call foreign America, lose them way, caught up in this system, this American capitalism.
See there?
And they forget where they really come from.
What matters, what truly matters in life.
Shout out to Peter Nicholson, aka Chinky. That was his nickname.
I never know that one. I want the news. Thanks for the education.
He started secondary, then went to stats. A lot of people know that.
I'm going secondary. From secondary, I'm not past stats.
I know that.
Yeah, they used to call him Chinky from Pembroke secondary.
Never know that. A wicked left footer that him up, man.
Oh man,
he was skillful to jelly, very nimble.
Cultured left footer.
He was very nimble.
Yeah. There's another person I want to give a shout out to. His name has been mentioned a couple times. Lady Scientist.
Yeah.
He talk with full of nothing but love for his fellow human being. That's somebody I want to raise up.
That's a nickname, Prince.
Yeah, I don't remember his last name. I used to remember one time.
Which one you used to live?
Carween, I know.
Carween again, okay.
Yeah, so you remember if I Briscoe live, you go on the corner, I know. Lady Scientist about 2 hours from Carween, I know.
Okay.
They used to call him Scientist. Don't ask me why.
That's so like behind the paid wall, I feel. We're not gonna there's so many different ways that can go in. We're not gonna sort of
Yeah, man.
Exactly. But there's just one of them guys in a purple car, boy, where
Yeah, man. So Phil, any closing remark before we close this out?
No, listen, I want to thank Prince, brother man, because you know what the beauty of this conversation beside the memories, the fluidity of it.
Yeah.
This was a very fluid conversation, I'm not telling a lie.
I've always...
And for that, but this just, I don't know, that one is well-eyed. Yeah, man.
All right.
That one is flow. So Prince, Paul, Harvey, as I say, my brother, a long time I know him from Pembroke.
Yeah, man.
Of course, Philip, and as we always say, we'll leave them program here. God bless Pembroke, but leave them program here all the while. On the ball, in the words of the great Bobby Fire.
In the words of the great Bobby Fire.
On the ball, Pembroke. Who don't know them words, eh?
Yeah.
Never live at Pembroke when we did it. So.
Right.
All right, guys. Good day, okay?
Yeah, man. Thank you, Prince.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Prince.
Give
Cool,
thanks. And have a blessed one.
Yeah, man. And God bless all of you. Cool. And Pembroke.
Yeah, man. All right. Jelly.
Yeah, man. Cool. We'll talk, Phil.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for listening to Pembroke Memories podcast. And remember to give us all the support you can on whatever social media platform you are listening. A special thanks to my production manager, Kyle Prince, who takes care of everything involved in getting the podcast out every week. And without him, I would not be able to do what I love doing every week, having memorable conversation about Pembroke. Thanks.